Richard, on that Cavs team.
Hey, Connor, how about them C's, bro?
Okay.
All
right. Thanks, man. This is awesome. This is awesome.
No.
I really appreciate that.
How about them C's, bro?
It's good. It's good. How about those New Jersey Nets that almost won a championship? That was fun.
You know, I made up for it in Cleveland.
Speaking of Cleveland and the Celtics sucking, you're a real prick for saying that, by the way. You mother. Anyways, speaking of the Celtics and Cleveland, I believe it was Iman Shumpert. He told a story about LeBron calling the same play for an entire quarter against the Celtics in that playoff run in 2016. Does he know everybody's play, like LeBron? Does he know everything? And then also, when you guys are down 3-1, was there any point where he just looked around and said, like, don't worry, guys, just pass me the fucking ball and I'll get this done for us?
Well, look, given what LeBron has done to your Celtics for so many years, that's very nice of you.
Just move the fuck up.
Hear me out. Look. And look, you're right? You're talking about my old New Jersey Nets. And yes, did we beat the Celtics twice in the postseason and sweep them one time?
No one fucking cares, Richard.
One time to go to the NBA Finals. Look, the fact that we sent Boston home twice in the
no one fucking cares, Richard. Antoine Walker was on that team.
So I'm going to answer your question. Yes, he does know every player, every team's play. But what I will say this, he's not the only one. Jason Kidd is like that. Rondo is like that. There's a lot of guys that know every play about the other team because to be a defensive specialist, you got to know. If you're trying to win, Kobe Bryant was the same way. There's Tim Duncan. There's certain guys that just go to that next level of basketball IQ and they want to know the plays. They want to know the other team's plays so they can anticipate it. So, yes, he does know all the plays for the other teams. That shit surprised me when I was playing with him because he was just like, wait, no. He was telling other players on the team when they were coming out of the timeout where he's like, oh, no, you're supposed to be over there. And like the guys were looking at him weird and it's just like, bro, spend that time, put that time in the lab.
Yeah, he is seemingly another unstoppable force. He's like 55 years old.
Pretty close.
I've been watching him since I was in high school. You know, and I'm an old fuck. I can't get out of bed some days. And this guy is playing in the NBA still just absolutely dominating. It's unbelievable what he has accomplished. We see people that are supposed to be one thing do something else, and they do well. We get jacked up. And that's not just NFL quarterbacks. No. That could be comedians. I seen Pete Davidson on a basketball court.
Yeah.
And I lost my shit. This dude's a fucking baller.
Stud.
Look at him. Did you expect this was plus 10,000?
Yep.
Pete Davidson being a dog on the court. I don't know if he dunked that or not.
Close
Didn't
enough.
watch the full video. He's got handles and he attacks the fucking rim.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson's a dog, dude.
Looks like magic.
Did he play in high school? It looks like it.
Seems like it. I mean, look at this guy. He's a fucking player.
Yeah, you're from New York. Yeah,
he looks huge. He's jacked.
Well, all right.
You don't gotta be a jerk.
I'm not being a jerk. The guy's very lean. He looks great. I didn't realize how tall and skinny he was.
Yeah, he is a lanky fella, but I think that has played into his benefit through a lot of his life.
He legit looks like a basketball player.
His entire body's very lanky.
Yeah, a very lanky individual. He's got
nice pass.
Yeah, he's got joints in places other people don't. He is a player, this guy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? He's an absolute player. And then you think about other people that we know for one thing, and then they do something else, and it's not the same reaction as we have whenever we see Pete Davidson going on the opposite side with a lefty, you know what I mean? It's not the same as Joe Burrow hitting a fucking dinger and the boys getting pumped up. It's not the same as Russell Wilson hitting balls out of the park and everybody being excited. But whenever a motivational speaker gets on a basketball court and then he puts up a shot, it gets blocked, and then all of a sudden he decides to hack the shit out of somebody, our immediate response is like, hey, excuse me, Garrett.
Not happening.
We love you. We need you to stop doing that. Somebody's going to take your head off your neck if you continue to... Boom!
That was a shot? That was a shot he took?
Yeah, got blocked. Somebody got their arm on it. Look at that.
He got mad.
That's why he's so mad. Blocking me, huh? Block you.
Look at that closing
Chopped
speed.
the hell out of that guy.
Yeah, he dropped the hell out of that guy.
Burners.
First time we saw it, my initial thought was like, Gary can't be doing any pickup game I've ever played in. That is an immediate throw to the face of and everybody else potentially getting involved as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Gary is Gary V, and he told us that he knows who and how he can play against who, and he had it all under control. But you watch Pete Davidson play, we think to ourselves, that's awesome. We watch Gary V play, we go, Gary, we want to lose you.
Yeah, someone's going to get in
Can't
your
do that,
face,
Gary.
Gary.
Can't be doing that. Pete Davidson's a dog on that court, though.
Oh, yeah.
That needs to be recognized.
Lefty
Absolutely.
finish on the right side.
Bro.
Clean.
And then his shot.
Athletes.
Yeah,
Smooth.
bucket.
He's not playing with like a bunch of scrubs at like YMCA either. That's an open run at UNLV.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's got some fucking guys out there.
And there was people seemingly playing actual defense.
Oh, yeah.
You know, some of those clips we see, not really.
No.
A little bit of a
ball.
gimmick.
So was Gary though. Check out that outlet pass after he gets blocked. That was pretty skillful.
Yeah, that was a tip, throw. How you doing? Keep it moving from a guy in tights.
I didn't realize he
Looks
shoots
so
like
cool.
He shoots like Klay Thompson.
Yeah, well, he's got the perfect form. He's Gary Vee.
Yeah.
That's why we need him to continue to be able to play on basketball courts.
Is he wearing Jordans?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jordan gave him to
He
him.
signed him and gave him to him.
Yeah, after he played against
Are
Jordan.
we sure this guy didn't foul Gary on the shot?
Game
and he
respect
just
game.
is getting him back here?
There's a chance. You want to call foul, call foul. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
true.
If you want to call it, you can call it.
That's a clean block.
Feels like they're
So
wearing
is that,
jerseys,
though.
too. Is this an actual
You
game?
think he undercuts people ever? You think he just goes and undercuts guys like that?
This is a
sometimes?
league. I do wonder if
Yeah,
he fucking low bridges people at all. This is a league.
Yeah,
They're
it
keeping
looks like
score. There's jerseys.
Play shirts and skins.
He's the Fulton Reed of this league.
Yeah. They're always.
Always remember you, Ron.
Truce.
Okay.
Hey, that was fun to see. Good AFC North.
So,
Oh, Brownie said last word. Last word.
Oh,
He
man.
He wiped it off. Said this is disgusting. He actually,
Wow.
yeah, wiped it off. He did that.
get the mirror out, Diggs.
He's getting replaced by a dog.
Ronnie.
Yeah, if we knew Brownie had, the jom that he's shown today, I don't know. They're looking for a new for a new mascot.
Brownie, in the elf community, how high are you in the hierarchy of elves? At the top.
Top.
Damn, that's going to be a tough fall for all the other elves.
Not more than Harry
Not
Potter.
off the
Not
field.
more than Harry Potter.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No.
Well, he's Brownie
Harry
the
an
elf.
elf?
What about the cookie elves?
The
Keebler?
Keebler.
They're pretty.
Whoa!
Shit.
Too small.
Holy shit.
Brownie's about to gritty on the Keebler elves.
What about Smurfs?
Are those elves?
No, they're their own thing.
Yeah, that's a different
Separate race. Legolas, though? Come on.
thing. Who?
The elves in Lord of the Rings, what are we
Oh, yeah.
talking about?
They're way up there.
Yeah.
At what point did you know you were going to be an elf? A long time ago?
It's like Penn and Teller routine.
But
What's your favorite food? What do you like to eat? What do you like to, what does a Brownie the elf eat, if you had to guess?
Yeah.
Poop.
What do you eat? I don't know. What do you do?
brownies?
What is it? Can you do a little
Yeah.
can we do a little
Display?
How many push-ups can he do?
What do you eat? Football? You eat footballs?
Eat
Is that-
footballs?
You eat footballs?
First word.
Is that what you do? You eat footballs.
I love charades.
Okay.
We could have him.
Okay. Eat football. Sorry. That's why you're the mascot.
That's right.
Yeah, you raking leaves?
Does he eat
or-
brownies?
You eat brownies?
We need a
You
mascot.
eat your own
that talks.
kind?
You do eat brownies.
Wow.
Brownie
Cannibal.
loves brownies. I would
Brownie.
suggest a Fridays, wasn't it?
Oh,
TGI
my.
Fridays.
Oh, baby.
Should head there now.
They had them at the office last week. Nick and Ty and their like despicable eating habits had TGI Fridays in the office on Thursday, I think.
ribs.
Every day's a Friday at Fridays. They brought in the brownies. Oh, that was the best brownie I've been around.
So
Double
good.
fudge
the,
brownie.
the best brownie
By far.
I've been around.
Bar none.
Bar, not even a close
No.
second.
Not a close second.
Not even a close second.
Or third.
You know what I mean? Best brownie I've had.
Oh my god. What, Brownie?
Oh, you're saying
Top five, top five.
Yeah.
Top five.
Top
Oh,
five.
Translator?
He's only got four.
Pat, did Brownie wear the whole situation all the way here from Cleveland, you think, in the car?
What do you mean this is every day? This
Yeah.
ain't
Yeah.
a situation.
Yeah, he wakes up.
He said
like,
this is a costume. AJ said this is a costume, potentially, and you're not an actual elf. That's what AJ said.
No, age.
No, not me.
AJ's up
AJ
there.
Hawk.
Right there.
That guy.
Yeah.
Right there.
Flip him off, Brownie.
Yeah, let him know.
Come on, tell him.
Brownie didn't eat. He eats bugs.
Yeah, he picked your bogeys.
Yeah, elves love picking bugs.
Yeah, they do big. Is that the second favorite thing he eats, I wonder?
Oh, yeah, because
Bugs.
Brownie's number one,
Yeah.
bugs number two.
Bugs 2,
Dog poop around the stadium.
3. Yeah.
Dog pound.
Yeah. Yeah. For the
Is this what he
dogs.
thought he was getting
Dog
into?
pound.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with it.
This guy beat me in a wrestling match during their draft thing.
Yeah.
That's
Or
right.
during their schedule release thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Called me one trick pony, this guy. Called me what you, Brownie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're walking into uncharted territory over here.
I do see a table. I think there is grounds for what some may say is
Brownie, you and me are good, yeah.
respectful
you and me are
revenge.
good. Brownie, I think you're going to remain, too. I don't think they're going to be able to run you out. You got too much charisma. I like the cut of your jib. You know what I mean? Brownie, you're a Riz god. Well,
Yeah.
Riz elf.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Riz
True.
elf.
God of the elves.
A lot of
perhaps.
John, Brownie.
You got a lot of jam.
Any questions from the back for Brownie here? We can translate
guys,
through.
come on.
First female trainer in the history of the Belmont to win a race. Gina or Jenna?
Jenna.
Jenna.
Jenna Antucci. Antonucci.
Antonucci.
Jenna Antonucci are training Arcangelo.
Correct.
Couple paisanas getting some big time wins over there in the Belmont. What a good horse.
Great horse.
Unbelievable.
Watching it live, they had Jenna Antonucci's face on the TV. Her reaction and pure emotion and celebration and excitement oozed through the TV to me in my living room. And then I watched her get all the way down to the track. And whenever she runs right to the horse, Arcangelo, big nose slap, big brush, I'm proud of you. And I'm like, God damn. I heard earlier that Forte's heart was broken. Kentucky Derby. Now I'm learning that Arcangelo can hear from somebody that they're proud of them.
Yeah.
These horses are the smartest things. Why are we killing these things? With how smart these goddamn horses are. They can rehab whatever injury. They're literally humans in the shape of a creature that is faster and stronger than everything. We need to respect these goddamn horses a little bit.
You're right, we do. Well, and we don't know if it's injuries that's killing them. It could be the AQI, the smoke coming into the stables when they're sitting there. We still don't know for sure whether or not that's the reason.
Well, the good news is we have a horse expert, Bruce Brown, back there. Bruce, what is going on with the horses?
There were 2 broken legs, front left leg injuries to both horses. One on Saturday in the 13th race and one on Sunday.
Kill them right away.
I saw an elephant with a prosthetic leg this weekend.
Boom. So proud.
Elephants lay down for long periods of time and tolerate it. Horses don't do that.
Well, also, too, you got to keep in mind.
I've seen a horse lay down.
Could you sedate them for 3 weeks?
I think horses down is a bad thing.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, but I saw a picture of a girl sleeping with a horse in the hay one time. I fucking.
You're right.
Yeah.
What happened?
Whoa, what
happened, Diggs? You get rocked up? What happened?
Whoa.
What the hell?
I knew I shouldn't have said that on this program.
We're trying to have a fucking real horse conversation. You guys taking this to Tijuana. What is your guys' problem?
What is your problem?
What is your problem?
From what you two just said about, heartbroken and knowing that they're proud, I'm not so sure these horses are like, hey, fucking kill me if I break my leg because I only race. That's all I want to do in my
So these
life.
horses are so impressive. I enjoy watching them run. And whenever they go get a dub, I'm so happy for them. I want to know if they're happy. With all this talk about heartbreaking this horse.
They definitely know. They definitely know when they win a big race. Yeah, for sure.
You think so?
No, not at all.
What?
They're horses. They're majestic creatures. They're beautiful, but we're throwing humans on them and riding them around in a circle. I don't think they understand the magnitude of what they've just done.
They have to.
They know. They know when there's a giant crowd at the racetrack versus a normal
Yeah, they get all
morning.
spooked and they get scared and run faster.
They do get skittish.
I think they understand they fuck a lot after, right?
I don't know if they know that that's a potential benefit of winning this thing.
No.
But I have heard, well, not all of them, but the ones that win do. But I have heard that, like, some horses are very much like, nah, fuck that horse. Like, that's why they're good closers at the end, because they, like, don't want a horse to outrun them, pretty much. So I guess they do have competitive, right? I guess that is.
Yeah, so in the wild, they will run to the front of the herd and then basically chill. So that's why you see a lot of horses get on the lead and then get run down, because once they get the lead, they kind of lose that incentive to go forward.
So basically, like, these horses, like, they understand the magnitude of the races, but personally, like, basically, I think all they care about is, like, eating a couple baby carrots or maybe an apple after the race is over, and, like, everything else doesn't really matter.
I thought that's what you were trying to get to. I thought that's what you were trying to get to there, Bruce, because that's a win, right? We have a never-ending carrot supply.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a win.
Sugar cubes for days.
Yeah. Bro, that is the
Why don't they put the little deal like they do the Greyhound dogs in? When they get out front, give them something to taste.
I think you handle everything really well. You seem comfortable everywhere, including in interviews and conversations. So I think you've kicked ass for the little guy out of Scottsdale, huh?
Oh, that's right.
Has grown since 15.
Yeah,
crushing it.
Those first 14 years, though, all those sports you were crushing. Which sports?
Played baseball and football. I could show you a meathead Matt picture that would make your head spin.
Oh, Ian Rapoport type? Hey, we saw a photo of Ian Rapoport when he was a member of the crew team at Columbia. Is it Columbia?
Yeah, Columbia.
Columbia, he's fully roided up. He is double the size of every other one of his teammates. There he is.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's Ian Rapoport right there in the front.
I was 195 my senior year.
Whew. How tall? No, you don't have to.
5'10".
Oh.
Pretty jock.
Yeah, you're 5'10", 195. You can play sports.
Yeah.
That's baseball. You can play that.
beefy.
A lot
Yeah.
of jam.
Can't you play baseball there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Why'd you give up hope? You said, once I learned when I stopped growing at 15.
Yeah, there it is.
Look at this guy.
Wow.
Look at
Holy shit, dude.
Great number.
Who's messing with me right there?
Nobody. I mean, nobody. AJ Hawk might have came through there
Yeah.
and just said, all right, who's this guy? Especially because you're from Arizona.
Yep.
He's from a 4-season climate. Automatically think they're tougher than you because you're from Arizona. So, like, everybody from Ohio thinks that, let alone the president of Ohio, AJ Hawk. But I would have loved to see you two do a nice Boomer Sooner Oklahoma drill right
Oh
there.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
You know what I mean? That would be great.
We do it 2 days in the heat, in the desert heat.
Oh.
Good point.
Good turn.
That's a good counter.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good counter right there.
Fine, winter, great. Go get me in pads with that brick shit house right there. 115 degrees yeah, see, I'm crushing him.
Oh!
He was a freshman.
This is a freshman. This is a freshman AJ Hawk.
Yeah.
Don't care.
I know. I can't
Look
wait.
at that.
Yeah, I understand. Look at those pet. Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Ah. I don't know. We don't know. All right, let's move on. The Jacksonville Jaguars, top of the AFC South. Tennessee Titans were that there for a bit. Then they lose a weapon and everything stinks. D-Hop is a major priority for them. And how will it work if it does work out, Dano?
I think, first of all, Tennessee needs D-Hop more than D-Hop needs Tennessee. Tennessee's got bottom. I say the same thing about, like, New England and maybe Houston, Indies. Like, they've got those bottom 3 or 4 skill groups in the conference.
Whoa.
And so if Tennessee, that's just the reality. So if Tennessee wants to have the chance to compete, score points-wise, they need someone on the perimeter that's going to really kind of put fear in defenses. Now, I think the thing for Hop is, does Hop want to go to another place that has not elite level quarterback play? Tannehill's a good quarterback. They obviously have Will Levis as likelihood to be their future. And D-Hop's had a lot of years now that he hasn't had the benefit of playing with one of those elite quarterbacks outside of that time that he had with Deshaun Watson. When he had Deshaun Watson, he was in that conversation is DeAndre Hopkins best wide receiver in the NFL. So, even at the age of 31, he's got to be sitting there going, is Tennessee the ideal place for him? I don't think it is. I understand why Tennessee's very interested, but I don't see D-Hop choosing Tennessee over some of the other options.
They got country concerts. He was at Tim McGraw.
Yeah. Where the green grass grows.
You ever heard it?
Back when?
Wake up.
Huh? Tim McGraw.
What?
Live like
You
you
don't
were
know
dying?
Tim McGraw?
Yeah. Fu Manchu, the bowl.
His dad was a pitcher.
Tug.
It's a great song, but that's not gonna get you what you want.
That's a Sunday night.
At the end of the day, like, Hop wants to go be dominant, and
It's a great Italian.
what do you mean, dude? He's not going to Tennessee because of that.
Oh, geez, you don't know.
So sure.
I mean, that'd be cool to be able to do, wouldn't it? I mean, that would be a cool thing to do.
It's such a bad move.
On like a Wednesday? Like a Wednesday?
Kid Rock.
Let's go to Jelly Rolls perform.
No big deal.
Okay.
I guess.
Sweet.
I guess I'll go watch Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
Blake Shelton.
Stapleton's on tonight.
Okay.
They throw the ball 25 times a game, 30 times a game. Don't
And
you
where
think
are
he
they
wants to
all
go to
going?
a place like?
Where are they all going?
D-Hop.
All 25 times. Where are they going?
I disagree with you. I just don't see how he looks at
Arizona.
Tennessee if the conversation is, hey, New England's interested and Baltimore's interested and Detroit or Philly are interested, and he's like, you know what? Maybe even Cleveland. I'm going to pick Tennessee. I don't see that, given the quarterbacks that he could play with elsewise.
Bro, Luke Bryan
Or
on a
elsewhere.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But New England.
Does he even like country music? Are we confirmed?
I assume. Yeah, I'm thinking he does.
Check his story.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think he's just posting anything he doesn't like? I don't think so.
No chance.
Oh, you're saying D-Hop is just like Fugazi? Is that what he would post something
Why
he
wouldn't
does?
he like
Come
country,
on.
Dan?
What are you talking about, Dan?
You're just assuming that he does because he put up a picture. He just might have been invited to the event and asked to post a picture. He could have been paid for it. You never know.
Everybody
Jeez.
loves Tim McGraw.
In the car, he had Tennessee Whiskey playing by Chris Stapleton.
Boom.
How about that, Dan?
Hey, Stapleton, by the way, guys, sings this song
Yeah?
Thursday. Just go ahead and
yeah.
see him right down there.
Wow.
D-Hop takes his hat.
He's not going to Tennessee.
He fucking.
I just don't think he's going to Tennessee. You asked me, do I think he's going to Tennessee? I don't think he's going to Tennessee.
We made a compelling argument. Let the record show. Don't want to embarrass the program. That is a rule around here. Though. Don't embarrass the program.
Take note, Foxy.
Foxy needs you.
I didn't embarrass
jumping
anyone.
on a trampoline in boots. Okay, which is what you were doing.
Okay, well, I had my shoes on, and also that trampoline had a bunch of black stuff on it, so I couldn't do any cool tricks because I'd get the black stuff
Every
all
trampoline
over
has black
my
stuff
nice
on it.
shirt.
That is what a trampoline's color is. Okay?
That's not how all of them are. There was literally dirt on it because that was an old school trampoline.
Would you not respect the trampoline?
Thought all your bones were going to break every time you jumped
It
up.
looks it was an embarrassment to the program.
No, it wasn't.
As
All right,
you posted
this
it, I'm watching it. I'm like, okay, I'm going through the whole story. Foxy looks super handsome. He's at a wedding. Okay, love Foxy too.
cool.
Foxy used to work these things. Now he's enjoying them.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at Foxy's come
That's
up.
how I got here.
Him and his lady having a good time. You know, here we go. I love it. And then I see him jump on a trampoline. I'm like, we can't be doing
What
that.
the hell?
I was just jumping on a trampoline. What was
the way you were
embarrassing?
doing it.
The way it was.
Just enjoying myself.
You didn't even. Oh, buddy, what's his name?
Star.
Star literally took the armrest too. He was in the middle of the trampoline. You got alpha'd or beta'd, I guess, out to the side of the trampoline. First of all,
Star's a big dude. I gotta give him some space.
See, that's what I'm saying.
And I'm an athlete, so I can go anywhere on that trampoline. I can move and I can groove. I can do. Yeah, that's what I do.
You set yourself up for failure.
I'm a great trampoline
You went to the side
jumper.
of that trampoline. It's like, yo, you're bouncing one leg.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I
got
think?
no shot.
You guys haven't jumped on a trampoline in years. That's what I think.
Boy, I got one in my house.
When's the last time you were on it?
Yesterday?
Years.
Yeah, you know, you
and I'm
went to
having a
your
good
house last
Saturday
week.
night,
Listen,
having a good time.
I get on that thing that you were on there. We're going 3 wide on that.
Well, you don't
I'm doing
count.
Backflips over Star.
Yeah,
and
you
landing
don't
on the other
count
side
though.
on top
You
of
do that off the top rope at WWE, okay? So
Listen.
yes, maybe an embarrassment to you, but not to the rest of
To
these
the
guys.
program.
No,
To the program.
Yeah.
no,
To the
no.
program.
Same
All right?
thing, Foxy.
We're happy you had fun though.
Was he holding his nose while he was jumping?
Thank
on?
you.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what
No,
it
all
pencil
right?
dives.
That's what it
Tony,
looked
your
like.
bones would break on a trampoline right now. Okay?
You know how much milk I drink?
Yeah.
I drank more milk than you.
you don't.
And I climbed more hills than you. Both ways. All right?
Only whole milk, and I only walk here up and down every hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't go down, Tony. I only go uphill, okay?
That's right.
That's
That's
my
right.
point.
Okay, so you
Well,
need
it looked like you were
downhill
jumping
for
on that
jumping,
trampoline uphill.
Yeah, with that
Okay,
being
so
said.
I'm a good jumper.
All right, that's what we all thought.
Yeah, you have a good jumper.
Great.
You're
And
not
I'm a good jumper. Yeah,
No,
I
he is.
am.
He
I can dunk.
He can
Yes.
dunk.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a good jumper.
Yeah, on
That's why
land.
whenever I'm looking at you on this trampoline, I'm like, is this the same guy? I don't. What happened?
I'm
on
glad
there?
you're
Get
saying
some
this
air.
because I thought the same thing. I was like,
No,
I
you
know Foxy
didn't.
is athletic. This makes no sense
course
the way
now
he's
you
jumping on the
say
trampoline.
that.
So here's the deal, Foxy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I think we all grew up in a. There's one kid that has the trampoline neighborhood.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Sometimes has a basketball hoop next to it.
Okay. We had that.
Yep.
I was on trampoline a lot down the street down there.
Right.
Pretty solid on trampoline. Feel good on trampoline. I didn't know then I was preparing for my WWE run on
course.
that trampoline, but I enjoyed it. I assume Nick was in a trampoline wrestling promotion on the other side of town.
Had a trampoline myself.
Boom. He was the trampoline. He was the
He was the
trampoline
kid.
backyard.
Yeah.
You think Frank Moraldo's laying cement and concrete all around Pittsburgh so that he can have a kid that has a trampoline who has a friend that jumps on a trampoline like you? I don't think
way.
so.
No way.
Apologize to Frank.
I'm not apologizing.
Come on,
say
no,
sorry
because
to
Frank
Frank.
wouldn't say it was embarrassing. Frank would say, hey, you know what, Foxy? I'm glad you're out there having a good time. 'Cause you work your
He'd
ass.
say, get that kid the hell off
That's
my
what he would
trampoline.
say.
I don't
think
know.
Frank's saying
Yeah, he would.
I don't know.
Anyways, happy you had fun this weekend,
Thank
Foxy.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Guy had time for a car club and a fucking trampoline wrestling league?
Yeah, it's insane what Nick was able to accomplish.
Packed schedule.
He's
growing
also
up.
a world hockey deck hockey player.
Yeah.
World champion.
Gold
deck hockey.
medal.
It's unbelievable.
I assume you saw the tweets that I saw about Foxy as well.
What?
No.
A lot of, so this is what an ESPN show looks like while you're jumping on a trampoline.
Oh, they
this
said
is
that's
what-
how bad we got.
Okay, now it makes sense because ESPN probably jumps on trampolines just like that too, Foxy.
It was very cautious. It was like a very scared to death to be on the trampoline.
duck-footed.
See, I didn't even view it that way. I'm glad you guys broke it all down. I was just having a good time. That's
Dude,
all it
it's-
was.
Listen, you got to remember what my life is right now, Foxy.
I
Okay?
know, I know.
Got a lot of time to
That
rewatch
ba-
stories.
That baby falls asleep.
That's right.
We got about 20, 30 minutes probably without a sound.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and just be quiet. Let's live in the moment. What's everybody up to? I'm going to go live vicariously through some people.
Okay.
Connor's playing video games. Okay.
Shout out Zelda.
Shout out. Tony's dad is in fucking Italy.
Living.
Coach Diggs. Coach Diggs is in Italy right now. Italy knows how to do it. He got a draft beer.
Oh, my God.
It's a bucket of ice.
That was actually
brilliant.
Sweet.
With Lake Como, I believe, in the back there. Coach Diggs is just.
Diggs gets it.
Oh, my God.
Living.
What a life he's having. Okay, I'm having a good time. Oh, Foxy's at a wedding. Here we go. This is cool. Boom. Boom.
Oh, my God.
Why is he jumping like that?
Rewatch.
Let me hit the left side of the screen
Go
here.
back.
See, I wrote the ATVs before that. That was on the
So
story before.
sweet.
So that's why I was thinking. I'm like, cool.
And then trampoline was a good way to close it off.
Yeah.
Those Instagram stories are a good time. And now it all come down to like, you know, do you want to see Tim McGraw on a Sunday?
Exactly.
Exactly. Boom. But also, but do you want to
pretty easy
maybe
answer.
have John Bon Jovi at your house for dinner, and he can do the whole living on a prayer?
I
and
didn't
do
see
that.
John Bon Jovi sitting by Kraft in that suite this year.
No, he was there. He had a couple games.
No, I think he was a couple seats down with the kid, wasn't he? He wasn't right next to
No,
Kraft.
so Jonathan on his left, usually John Bon Jovi, sometimes Chesney on his right.
Nah, not this past season.
John Bon had
think
his
you're-
time. Let's
I
not
think you're
put John
misremembering.
Bon in the current day with Tim.
McGraw?
Yeah.
Tony.
John Bon.
We're talking about
Tony,
John Bon Jovi
You
here.
son of a bitch!
All right.
I said he
You
had
watch it.
He had his day. Okay, what is he? 85 now.
I would
come on.
I would
Tim
guess him
McGraw.
and Tim McGraw are about the same age.
Good
Okay?
lord.
They don't look the same age.
Bon
but-
Jovi ain't some fucking also ran,
Yeah.
Tony, and we're not saying that about Tim McGraw, okay?
They don't look the same age. I'll tell
Jeez
you that.
Louise.
That's because John Bon Jovi's been doing billion-dollar business.
Yeah, he's a dog.
John Bon 61, Tim's 56.
Exactly.
Boom.
Okay.
Yeah, 5
Pull up a
years.
picture of their stomachs, okay?
Well, Tim McGraw went sober and just became
Yeah,
an
exactly.
absolute dog.
Sue. John Bon likes to drink Wiggy. Sue him, Tony.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man,
Jeez.
they're just not in the same category.
All
as me.
right. Well, congrats to D-Hop, and we'll hopefully learn more from Rapoport in about 30 minutes.
I was taking a shot at the country. I said I don't think you have to just point at Oakland. I think you
saying
can,
all
you can go
Baltimore.
broader. actually.
Hey, Connor, are you done bitching about not having any sports other than baseball yet, by the way?
Jed, I have just begun, my friend. I'm going to be bitching till September 7th.
Yep, can't wait.
All you do, just a little bitch.
What the hell? Come on, Jed. No, I'm definitely not watching baseball. That's
Oh,
on
hope you're
you,
happy,
pal.
Jet.
Huh?
They're changing rules,
Okay,
Supreme
yeah.
fans, and now Jet's cutting them down one at a time.
Pushing him away, and I was thinking about it too. I was thinking
saw
about it.
you were talking
We
about
talked
it.
about it earlier. Hey, you know what? I'm going to watch the Red Sox tonight, and guess what? Jet Passy called me a little bitch. You know, I'm never going to watch baseball again.
Wow, hope you're happy, Jet. Hope you can sleep at night, taking money out of the pockets of players.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Disgusting.
Ty has a question for you, Jet. You're worse than those politicians in Oakland.
Yeah,
that's right.
Jeez Louise, Jet. Hey, it is great to see you, though.
It is
Yeah,
good
good to see you, Jet playing.
Jet. Happy to hear you still got the fastball, by the way. You'll be listening, pal. I think you're going to crush it. We'll be donating $250,000 to a charity. You let us know what it is, and congrats, and we appreciate the hell out of you.
Awesome. You guys are the best. Appreciate it.
All right, stay alive, bud. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Steiner.
Yeah, starter!
I was excited to hear who was potentially going to tell a story about it. Thought about it there.
Yeah, he did.
He saw somebody doing something.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
And he was like, nah. That's why he's got
Like
to see on his
what?
chest.
What could have happened? What could someone be doing?
You know.
I think somebody might have. I don't know what
a lot of
you're
things
talking.
happen
I don't know what you guys are
in
talking
a lot.
about.
What
Wait,
are
hold
you
on.
talking about?
I'm talking about somebody putting a half a bottle of vodka in that fucking thing.
Yeah.
And then doing like what is a double story 12 beer.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm in my eyes, I'm envisioning somebody doing something absurd and being like, damn, I didn't know that person could do that.
Yeah, sweet Mike.
You guys are talking about dumping in that thing.
No, what?
That's what you're talking about.
Piss?
No, that'd be disgracing the cup. I would never even think of that.
Well, then why? Whatever you guys were saying, how you were saying it, certainly a disgrace to Lordo, which is nothing that I was thinking of. So whatever you guys were saying, let's go ahead and.
Definitely.
I thought maybe you were talking. Remember, I don't know if you probably didn't see the video when Jack Johnson, my brother-in-law, brought the cup, and Bobby Carpenter, a good buddy, General Bob. Bob was lapping the beer out of the cup like he was a dog because he didn't have a good pour. Like
He is a
No one
dog.
was. They weren't tilting it enough. So Bob just stuck his head in there and just started slurping away like with his tongue for 10 minutes. It seems like.
Not this.
Tilt it up. He's yelling, tilt it up.
Beast.
10 minutes, it seemed. You were watching that going, oh, this is getting worse.
I was right over his shoulder. I was juicing him up. You can't drink it all, Bob. You can't lick it all out of there.
Come on, help me out. Oh, my God. The thought of Bobby Carpenter doing anything is funny. That, really good with actual Lordo.
Yeah.
Congrats to the Golden Knights.
Yeah.
That's a long time until their parade.
Long time.
Imagine if Joker was told Saturday. He might have got up and said,
No, I'm leaving.
No.
I'm leaving now.
Don't want it.
Yeah.
I won't be there.
We didn't win. How about that? I didn't win. Take it off my resume. Let's go to the phones. Hope he makes the NFL. Hope everybody in that league makes the NFL, become superstars.
Not going to happen.
I have no idea.
There's
You
two
don't know.
spring football leagues. Do you know
Bro.
there's 2 extra football leagues now other than the NFL? That's crazy.
Well, you said extra because you're talking about the XFL, and I'll have you know that The Rock had a 7-hour fucking board meeting with the XFL people yesterday. 7-hour people.
Yeah.
And I've seen some of those people in some of my negotiation journeys over the last couple months that were sitting at that table. Those were some power players sitting at that table around the XFL. I don't think The Rock, who is publicly taking it on the shins with this.
For sure.
You know what I mean? People are like, $60 million loss.
All that stuff.
With everything else going on. He has come back and said, idiots. We're talking about the long game here.
Hell yeah.
We know there's going to be some losses.
It's a write-off.
When you're launching a league or whatever.
Yeah,
I played a long game in business, and XFL is no exception. We saw some nice successes and took some L's in our first season that we will learn from. 75 to 100 XFL players will be competing in NFL camps this far. Pac-Man.
What's up, Pac?
100 of them. That's a big number that will continue to grow season over season. We're in it for the long haul, step by step, building the league of opportunity. Like with any venture, success takes time. Thanks, XFL fans, for the love and support. I appreciate the fact.
This shit is just the same way you say when you want to go and see a bullshit game, go to the YMCA. If you want to go see a bullshit game, go watch college basketball. If you want to go see a bullshit regular game, go watch this.
Yep. He's right.
This shit is fake.
You say fake?
USFL too.
Bro.
The kickoff.
I'd have thought, would we watch
That's
that?
a state fair. That's a state fair kickoff. They did lose us with that, but they were trying. And the fact that the NFL was even thought about it with that,
Do they the same kickoff? XFL, USFL?
I have no idea.
Never
To be
seen
honest,
a
I've never-
kickoff.
We need to give it a shot. We need to give it a shot. Let me tell you what. Let's explain our side of this though. Now, Pac, I don't know. He wasn't with us then. When Bill Poley and him launched that league.
Yep.
Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
We tried.
Big time.
We were going to watch it.
2020.
Every weekend.
It was going to be huge for our show.
Yep.
It was going to be huge for our show. Like, it was going to be like, here we go. This is what we're going to talk about. So we really committed to it for about a week and a half. We watched a couple of those games. We're like, holy fuck, these are terrible football games.
Preseason's better.
It is bad. It's like high school football, probably better than what we were watching here. He is currently the reigning, defending, undisputed champion of Ohio, which basically makes him the president of Ohio.
What?
He's a college football national champion, a Super Bowl champion, a Ryder Cup winner, and a man who was able to procreate 10 different times successfully with Brady Quinn's sister.
Wow.
He's a multi-time COVID survivor. Ladies and gentlemen, AJ Hawk.
What's up?
Whoa.
What'd I do?
You tell me.
Yeah,
what I did. Was it the Brady?
Coming in here with sour grapes.
Stone face. Someone
I'm trying to
woke up.
change it up a little bit. Jeez Louise.
Is this like
Outside
a
of
is
the
this a
bed.
pact you guys made off camera to be weird when I came on or what?
No.
You tell us. Is it a pact you made
like
to
something's
be
up.
weird when you came on?
You should have seen your own face.
Is
man.
everything all right, pal? Is it,
Everything's great. Yeah, I just saw Brady this morning actually. That's what got me thinking. I had breakfast with him. He's in town.
Oh, you got on the phone.
Oh, what you guys have? You guys had egg whites and egg whites,
That's
egg
it.
whites,
Spinach.
egg whites and water.
Oatmeal with nothing.
I had a bunch of scrambled eggs and some oatmeal. It was great.
Okay, what did he
I
have?
knew it.
Same thing, right? Same thing.
Yeah, similar thing I think.
Is he on the body fat percentage duel that you're with Bobby Carpenter as well?
For the record, haven't tested my body fat since they made me 15 years ago.
That's a lie.
I never do that on my own. But no, Brady naturally is an absolute freak. He walks around at like 4% body fat probably.
God.
You
He
know,
just takes that. He pops that top off.
All the time.
He's like, hey kids, what do you want? You go run through a sprinkler?
yeah, jump in
He's
the
super
pool.
tan too. He's naturally tan all the time as well.
And super attractive. Think about Brady fucking. Imagine being Brady Quinn, and then he's not scared to hop in there too.
No.
Like, hey, don't let this handsome face and chiseled body fool you. You want to battle a little bit? We can certainly do that.
I'll
Mix
rip
it up.
I am strong in my belief. What do you say last year? The Jets were dead by when?
0 for 8 by the time they get to the bye week.
Now the Jets are in a position where they have Aaron Rodgers, but he was very like all of New York was attacking him.
Yeah, nonchalant.
And Brady was like, I don't care. Yeah. Do you want me to go on another show? Say it again.
I said what I said.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have some breaking news. I don't know if we have this Antonio Brown video from yesterday where he was doing his media. We should try to find that. It is in the group text was sent in yesterday.
Awesome.
But less than 24 hours after hearing from Antonio Brown talk about ownership of the Albany team. I think it's in the group text. There's been some updates. The Arena League has officially kicked Antonio Brown's Albany Empire out of the league.
What?
Brown's ownership has been filled with scandal since he bought the team. The decision was reached after an emergency conference call of the members in good standing to discuss the Empire's failure to pay their league-mandated and overdue assessments. Each team is responsible to pay for 1/7 of the league's operating budget via monthly assessments starting in April. The Empire's owner, Antonio Brown, was also fined $1,000 for conduct detrimental to the league for his recent public comments. Mr. Brown refused to pay that fine. I'm an owner here too. I ain't paying.
No chance.
Who's fining me? You? I ain't fining you. I'm fining me. Okay, I'm an owner. I'm not gonna fine me. You can't fine me. And then they said we're not paying the operating budget. You pay it. What are we talking about?
The hell?
My team plays in the league that you guys put together. What are we even talking? Here's Antonio Brown giving a, kind of a press conference state of the Albany Empire and him as an owner. I believe this video came into my life less than 24 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this video was the one that called for the emergency meeting to, hey, there's been a lot, let's kick them out. But this is certainly something I watched just yesterday that made me think maybe things aren't going as good up in Albany as we could have imagined.
Don't let the minutia of people distract us. This is the last year in the NAL. Next year, we're going to the AFL. A lot of owners around here got this type of money to even be in this league, so let's get that clear. A lot of naysayers around here, I've been seeing a lot of players chip-chat about me. You think I care what the NAL players say about me? I'm giving these guys jobs. I'm giving people careers. I'm giving people the opportunity to live out their dreams. I'm not going to go back and forth with an NIA player who's trying to be what I used to be. So I want to be a leader. I want to be details about my action, what I stand for, what I represent here. I want to be clear about the minutia of what we're doing and how we're doing things. So I want to share the people in the media who write negative about Antonio Brown and who lose sight of what the truth is here in Albany. I didn't come here to make money. I came here to represent something that I grew up in as a little kid and give back to the community that helped shape me to be who I am today.
Hell yeah.
So now let's lose sight of why I'm here. I came back here in the community I grew up in to give the people here that I grew up like me and the players here who grew up like my dad a better opportunity to live out their dreams. I am a lobbyist. I'm the guy who take the mission and make dreams fulfilled come true.
What?
I don't want people to lose sight about who I am, what I'm doing, and what's my purpose.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? As an owner, what's important? Winning, sponsorships, and tickets. Not regular players that's 30 years old who just trying to be regular in their life, play spring ball, okay, April to this. No, I'm looking for the players that really go to the next level in their lives.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm trying to help players fulfill their dreams. So when people talk about me, let's be clear here. What's my purpose, what I am, and what I stand for.
Okay. So he said it all right there.
Yeah.
Cleared it up.
Did take a couple shots at the owners early.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. Some of these owners don't have the money to be in this league. And then the owner's like, you're the only motherfucker that ain't paying.
Yeah.
So they kicked him out. We don't know if he's going to the AFL and taking his team with him or wherever that's going to take place. I don't think he's been working out, though. That's the least jocked Antonio Brown.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not so sure he wasn't butt naked doing that entire interview.
They panned out.
He's
They
not,
zoomed out.
he is not butt naked. You think he wants turf burn on his penis?
All right, let's go to the phones.
If he's butt naked, he's getting his ding ding smooth.
All right, let's go to the phones.
Which he might have been the way he was talking.
Dragging that thing around the 40-yard
Him
line.
getting kicked out of that league, though.
It's hilarious.
Yeah,
It's funny.
awesome.
It's the best. I had no idea the Albany Empire exists.
And it's only a fine of $1,000.
$1,000 won't pay.
That was one of the best wide receivers for like 10 plus years.
Yeah, he used to just cook you, right?
Hey,
I didn't say that.
you're still a guy, right?
Yeah.
Hey, he was a guy, though.
He was a guy.
Yeah.
Everything about him.
Yeah, everything.
Tampa.
He's
Dog.
quick. He was sudden.
Yeah.
His workout. Everybody.
His body was looking way better than that too.
That's what I'm saying. Because everybody
He
talked
look
about
bad. He
how
look bad body right now.
well, he's rapping right now.
Yeah.
And he's owning a team.
He's got a lot of
winning,
stuff.
And he's a president.
sponsorships, and ticket sales.
President of Dahn Sports too, right?
Is that still happening out there?
I don't know.
Yeah, Kanye had naked people at his sushi party the other night.
Yeah.
So it might still be happening if he's doing
Was
that.
he wearing his Donatello pads?
I'm not sure. I
haven't seen him without him in a long time.
I think he was.
Donatello.
I think he got gifted actually new ones.
Hell yeah.
See the purple
Yep, he's purple.
Yep.
Let's not get too deep in this conversation. I'm not going to be able to keep up.
There's the orange turtle. There's the blue
Michelangelo.
turtle. There's purple turtle.
Yeah.
Raphael.
Donatello have the long stick, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Donatello
The bow
was a dog.
staff.
It's a staff, asshole.
Yeah, obviously.
My bad. My bad.
They have a Gary Vee on a Donatello.
They do.
It's called the Damning Donatello. And it has that staff, and it's just like, damn you.
I'm sending you to damn.
Yeah, damn you. This is not a big program. This program stinks,
Yeah,
first of all.
YouTube show.
It's a YouTube show.
Yeah, that does get forgotten about.
Yeah.
It does feel like when people talk about us, they forget that we are, a YouTube-based show. But I didn't expect a Gary Vee mention on this show.
No.
When you mentioned it.
Oh, no.
And I had seen the same video you've seen. So at that moment when you asked about, like, what's going on here, I remember having like a good 10 to 20 minutes of my life with my baby holding her. And then I seen it and I just put the phone down and I'm like, I think I've missed a lot. What is going on?
How we get here?
So when you mentioned it in the style in which you mentioned it, it took me back to the first time I seen the video as well. So we'd like to let Gary Vee know that we're just strictly confused about what is value, what is not value, how it works, and how do we buy them all?
That's what I want to know.
eBay. I looked. They're only on eBay.
What's the value prop he's giving us?
A lot. Let's just put it that way.
I saw
so much.
I saw an auction going for like 10K and counting.
For what? The precocious porcupine?
No, this was actually for the genuine gorilla, I believe. I'm not sure. Where it's at now.
What about the Army Aaron? The Aaron Rodgers with that elbow?
Ayahuasca.
Penis on the elbow.
Okay, what are these things? Is the question. What are
AJ,
they?
NFTs.
they are the
Are they
real
NFTs?
deal.
No, they're cards. They're actually cards. They're not NFTs.
Those are fungible.
Yeah, ever heard of Pokemon?
Gary Vee, Mon.
Yes, I have.
Compete in
Better.
collecting cards. $99.
Is that a Mewtwo?
That is such a deal. Hold on, can you order this for me right now?
1 minute, 39 seconds.
I already got it.
No.
Yep, please.
No, I want to wait. I don't know.
What do we think? That's a lot of good cards.
I'll split it with you.
Red.
I'll split it with you.
No.
You're not going to get it. You're not
Add it
gonna
to
get
the
an
watch
autograph
list.
card.
We'll watch it for the next minute.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, add it.
Hold on.
Wait,
Can we
seller-
zoom in on the photo,
No
please?
fucking way.
99.
Wait, you know what you're getting? I thought.
Is that
I
the
thought you
Karen
said-
Caterpillar? Stop it.
What, she get pissed off about people selling water?
What's the world's
He
name?
cares about everything.
Oh, the
Good
Karen.
callback.
Yeah.
Karen Cannon. I thought it was Karen.
Yeah.
Karen.
That'd be a good one.
Hold on.
Yep.
Are you
Come on,
10,000
Pac.
just for this shit?
Whoa, back.
No
Pac,
question.
you don't know what you're looking at.
What
You don't know
comes
what
with
you're
the
looking
card?
at, brother. You don't know what you. Hey,
Is
Is
guess
this
what?
AI?
Hey,
Is it an AI?
Caveman didn't know what they were looking at when they first made fire.
know,
This
I'm
is
just
our
asking
fucking
the-
fire.
Is this an AI?
No,
it's real.
this is better than AI wishes.
Now you can touch it. You can feel
Good
it.
question.
Let's go to the phones.
You want to see Junie's eyes light up, Pac? You spent 10K for his next birthday.
Your son will never stop thanking you
We are
if
the
you hand
dumbest
this
people on
over.
earth. Gary,
No, Gary B. Oh,
That's a
get
holo-
that right now.
That's a hologram
Holy
bull.
What's the
shit.
scores? What are the scores?
What are the scores?
that's when you're dropping them like you're playing war, dude.
Yeah, 21 stamina.
Let's go to the phone. Just because we don't understand doesn't mean we have to cast judgment, okay? I would like to get into the Gary Vee-Mon game. I do not understand how it works, but I'm
Gary
happy
V,
for all of them. that are in.
Please teach me this game.
Well, not here, though. You know, because I think it's going to take a while.
It's a simple game.
It is.
I mean, you just match the scores.
Yeah, but it's a simple game, but then I need to understand the value.
Wait, there's a game you play with it?
Yeah.
You would play it?
Simple game for 10K.
Like
Fuck
Pokemon.
is so
You
simple
gotta
about
catch them
that?
all.
One was sold already. Our watch list is gone.
God damn it.
You add something in the cart, you check it out. Because if not, it's going to get sold out, and you're going to be shit out of luck.
Boom.
Oh, there's more. There's more. We got more. We got more. We
These
got
are
more.
brown cards. These aren't good.
Wait, but I thought the fun thing is getting a pack that's unopened, and then we open them, and then we fall on the ground and we lose our mind because we're so pumped we got an autograph.
You're right. We do
Hold
want
the
that.
phone.
There are packs
Yeah, but
available.
that's a rookie ostrich card. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and remember what this organized ostrich did its first year? Went to the lid store.
Yep.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, the container store. Grabbed all of them.
Yep.
And the organized ostrich had the best rookie season in the history of the container store.
Yep.
Right.
Most organized person, thing in the history of organization.
Bar none.
Its skill being 20 is such bullshit.
How much is a pack that we don't know what we're getting? Yeah, I agree. That's because they're young.
Are you kidding me?
That's like my first batting score was so low. They didn't know.
Yeah,
You know what I
fair
mean?
enough.
They don't.
Yeah.
We don't know enough about this ostrich.
They said 99 out of 500. So is it 500 of those cards?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you need to buy at least 25 of them if you want to really
That's right.
get into the game.
And if you get a 500 out of 500, to get the last card made.
Gary V, use this video as inspiration that these guys are just refusing to understand how awesome this game's going to be 5-10 years. He's playing the long game.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Don't
I
say
love it.
these guys.
I
Point
love
at AJ, yeah.
I love
I'm the one that
everything
said
about
been
it.
on that.
Yeah, I did.
Well,
point at me.
I didn't bring it up today.
Pac doesn't fully understand it.
I don't.
AJ certainly is a
I get it.
Yes.
Boom.
$649.
There it is. Okay.
The Gary V Mon starter pack.
No, I think this is the one. Oh, $31 for the next 24 months on PayPal? Okay.
That's easy.
That's a great deal.
I didn't know they got layaway on eBay.
Yeah.
That's
Holy
awesome.
shit.
Hey, can we add this to watch list, please?
Yeah, keep this tab open,
Thank you.
though. You should think about buying it now.
Let's go to the phones here. Nick just sent a text in. Can't wait to see what this is. Going to be toxic. Not going to be able to read it publicly. All right.
Kind of was.
Yep. Let's go to the 5-Hour Energy phone line. Let's go to Gary V. We love you, buddy.
Love you, Gary.
Love you, Gary.
That's how many of those packs I'm going to get.
Yeah.
And all of them are going to give me joy.
That's right.
And that's what Gary V. Mon's all about. So Jersey Mike's got boar's head meat. I do believe
They do.
They
Boar's head meat and
They have
cheese.
very good meat.
Top tier.
Yeah, they have good. They have good
Not as good
fucking
as
meat.
Rapid. They have great meat.
Speaking of meat, we actually did smoke some meat today.
Yeah.
And I do believe that meat smoking is finished.
Really?
As is this program.
Oh, you
Who did it?
bird today?
We got something. You know that.
grill?
You got something.
You know that mouth of Rapoport is called a Traeger.
That's right.
Smokes all the meat.
That's right.
We got something that's better than the Traeger, allegedly.
Way better.
We're smoking meats outside.
Are you gonna have Rap come down to smoke all your meats one day?
So we already smoked our meats. We think if he was to get into our meat smoker, his brain would not be able to comprehend what's going on.
No.
Oh, yeah, and we smoke our own meat, so why would we?
Yeah, I smoke my meat.
I smoke my meat.
I smoke my meat.
I removed a rib so I could smoke my meat.
Shout out Marilyn Manson.
I smoke my meat.
That's very. Thank you, Pac. AJ.
I smoke my meat too.
Okay.
You guys, I can't wait. Send this one in. Send us in on our submission for the Emmys.
Well, it turns out now that we're sold out,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if we're in control of what's getting sent in for an award and what isn't getting sent in for an award. That'll be a fascinating Emmys next year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When all of a sudden with how loud the deal was, announcement and everything,
Yep.
1,000,000% we are going to be nominated, right? Just classic from our judgment of the way these things go. We are certainly going to get nominated for a thing.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get invited to it. That is going to be a massive fight. That is going to be a massive.
You gotta go.
Yeah, that is going to be a big. I got to smoke my meat. You know.
I'm so sorry.
But us getting dropped into that world will be fun for the next couple of years. Just because remember Schraig's talking about like I was in the same room as like and he's
Jack
talking
Nicholson.
all those people.
Yeah.
It's like I don't have that in my soul at all. I love Schrager, but that's a room I don't want to be in.
Do they play a highlight film of our clips, like they cut up today's show a little bit, and everyone gets to watch little snippets from each show?
This is the show. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Everybody else that tries real hard and has a great show and is actually professional, and they accidentally see us get nominated, and they're like, that fucking.
A lot of groans in there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So much anger.
Well, and the way we look at it.
So much hating.
Oh, my God.
Go ahead, pal.
Like they're going. You're right. We will be nominated because of the people will want us to be nominated so that they can be proven
The
right.
people we're doing business with, yes,
exactly.
will want to be proven
Yeah.
right. So we will certainly be nominated for awards that we do not deserve. Doc, clip that off.
Yeah.
We know we're not supposed to win any of
Yes.
these awards. With that being said, probably are going to. And I don't know how we're going to feel about it.
Well,
I don't know how we're going to feel
the
about
only
it.
way we go, I think, is if we legitimately show up looking like this.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
They're not letting you in the front door.
yeah.
Okay. Well, we tried. Sorry.
Yeah, we should all match in costumes. You know, we'll do a whole thing.
Jumpsuits would be sweet.
We'll view it. We'll do it in our way.
Like an Adidas jumpsuit.
And we will appreciate the fact that we were a part of it. But to AJ's point, if there's any video run during that evening and it's about Ian Rapoport smoking more meat than anybody else in town, certainly people will be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they will.
And then Rapoport's like, I didn't expect the deal to get done, and maybe that's Rapoport being Rapoport, and he is in the middle of all of his bullshit right now.
Right. Sure.
Did you? He had 4 companies posted on his Instagram story. Did you see that?
Oh, I didn't see
shout
that.
out to Traeger, shout out to shout out to Crocs giving me these, and then shout out to the Smiley Sponge.
Yep.
That also, like, I'm like,
Oh, I've used that. That's at Walgreens. Yeah.
It's really good.
Rap didn't give an actual shout out to the Smiley Sponge, but that's what it felt like as I was going through his Instagram.
For sure.
Yeah.
Rap is on all of his shit right now, and as he should.
Was he
be.
smoking meat? Is that what? Does he have like sponsorship for his meat smoking?
So I don't know how much him and Traeger are in together, but he smokes meats on Traeger's a lot.
He
He's
does.
a big meat smoker.
He went to the Smoking Meat Festival with Traeger had.
That's right.
And everybody that smokes meats all smoked each other's meat all together.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was the Traeger Fest.
Yeah,
I
he
think
watched.
he won the top prize for having the best meat smoking ability.
So the thing about what he was doing is he smoked everybody's meat at the most consistent level.
Yeah, exactly.
So he was considered a meat smoking god
Right.
amongst other meat smoking people.
That's right.
Yes.
So now that we know he does that and he is a great meat smoker and smokes meat very well.
Yeah.
Best of the best.
Yeah. Greatest meat smoker in the history of Connecticut is what he said.
Oh my gosh.
He actually puts on master classes on how to smoke meat
That's
properly.
right. Yep.
And those are things that we will all hope to join. And I hope he's able to do more of them whenever he's done doing all these deals with everybody. It's something vastly different. We're going to have to move on. There has been a meat reply from Ian Rapoport. He does smoke meat better than anybody else.
Look at that.
Look at how delightful the char on the outside and the medium on the inside. Maybe even
Yeah, he smokes raw meat, huh?
yeah, raw. That thing's still making noises. That looks delicious.
It does.
Does it?
This guy smokes meat so hard, dude.
He
It look
does.
like he got a heartbeat.
He's such a great meat smoker.
God.
He said his dream was to smoke Gordon Ramsay's meat.
Whoa.
Did he?
It's a lot of people's dream, isn't it?
Can we call Rap?
What about Batali? Throw him in there.
He actually said he actually was talking to us the other day. He said it's actually easier to smoke meat when you're this close to the ground.
Come on.
He is a big time meat smoker.
He is.
Can you, the most smoked meats I've seen in my life are all through Ian Rapoport.
Yeah.
Just one after another.
All shapes and sizes. Wait, does he do it or does his wife do it?
He's smoking them all. You know it.
Yeah, he doesn't let Leah step in.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now is the greatest meat smoker we have ever seen.
Yep.
You got some meat, he wants to smoke it. Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Rapoport. We've been talking about you smoking meats all morning. Hey, would you say that you are a top tier meat smoker? Like when you go about town, you say, hey, I smoke meats better than you do. Is this something you love? Because we know you were at that meat smoking fest with Traeger a couple months ago.
Yep.
Just kind of led us to a lot of smoked meat conversations.
I
How would
noticed.
you describe the way you smoke your meat? And are you a top tier meat smoker?
I would say I'm an average meat smoker. There are people who smoke meat at a higher frequency than me and a higher level. But as far as like regular person meat smokers, I think I smoke meat very well. Yeah, whenever possible.
So you're an amateur meat smoker. Go ahead, AJ.
Ian, I heard you speak on this before. I know you had a cooking show, I believe. But when like towards the end of smoking the meat, does your meat explode in your mouth? I know a lot of times you said that when you're on that TV.
That was that judge. Remember, he was judging.
Yeah, the meatball.
Oh, it blew in my mouth.
Whoa.
Oh, it busted right in my mouth. It tastes amazing.
Oh, my God. A little splatter on the upper roof of my mouth.
Comment?
Did AJ just growl?
What's wrong?
No, he went.
No, okay. I would describe a similar sensation. Now, I don't know how far you want to go with this, but
Bro, we've been talking a lot of
More of
smoke
the
meat.
space.
Well, I'll tell you, last night when I unveiled the smoked meat, it was me and 8 or 10 of my friends here, and they all got to sample. There was some, yeah.
Wow, meat smoking party. Okay.
You guys wearing masquerade masks?
Did they bring meat or did it just yours?
Is it bring your own meat?
Yeah.
Just mine. My friend Ben, who I was going to Preakness with, we worked together on this smoked meat.
Swinger barbecue.
Wow. 2 at a time.
Yep.
Look at my meat.
I've heard those are some of the best meat smoking sessions that have ever really happened. Is when you got a buddy with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. At a party.
That's what they say.
Tag teaming it.
He really brought the proper ingredients and technique. A lot of expertise.
I think you're talking about something we're different.
What are you?
What technique? What's your technique?
What is your technique to smoke meat?
I would say I'm a low and slow guy.
Sure.
Smart.
Get your hands in there.
Yeah.
Both
I
hands?
I try to be as delicate as possible.
Nice.
Take as much time as I need. It was
And then how good does it taste? Like at the end, it just pays off, doesn't it? They say when you're smoking meats, it really is the most delightful meat in your mouth.
This was delightful. I would say this was.
Hell yeah.
That's you, man. All the hard work's paying off.
We go, Rap.
I was really proud.
Any NFL stuff that we should talk about other than you just smoking meats all over town?
I mean, I thought the meat smoke was probably the most important thing that happened, at least in my
Well,
world.
everybody's smoking meat out here. What if Hard Knocks is just Aaron telling them to go fuck themselves in different rooms? They come into the team meeting room, get the fuck out of here, please. And then next episode, right now, we're going in. Come in the training room, get the fuck out of here, please. If it's just 54 minutes of people telling them to get the fuck out of the room that they're in, that could be a brand new concept for Hard Knocks.
Yeah, and that could absolutely save Hard Knocks. And if they do that, Hard Knocks needs to just fight fire with fire. And they need to turn heel. And they should legitimately walk into the middle of huddles and just stick their mic in the middle and see what they can pick up, or if the coach is yelling or something.
It is interesting because NFL Films has enough in the vault.
The vault, yeah.
That they could probably ruin anybody.
I'm sure they got a lot of that of James Harris when they came and did us with the Bengals.
James Harrison just telling me. Yeah, you guys hated it, right?
What?
I forgot about that. Yeah. You guys were the only team that really openly looked at cameras and said,
"Yo, get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, James Harrison would close the door behind him because they were following him into the facility.
That shit used to be funny as hell, too.
They had Pac-Man on the highway when he ran out of gas.
How was the interaction though with the NFL Films crew as they were getting like denied access that they normally get? You remember?
What are they gonna say to James?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Mr. Harrison,
it's scared shitless. It was so funny to us because he's really like scaring the shit out of these people. Like, hey, don't fucking come here. No, you know how big James is.
Yeah.
Little guy, maybe 5'2", running the fucking camera.
Sorry. Yeah, I'll get out of here. You're right. Yeah. They're telling me though I should be shooting this. All right. I'll see you later. And James probably being funny, but also real.
Yeah, serious.
But they didn't sense any comedy.
No.
The people that are potentially doing in their diapers there.
Yeah, right. Well, that's the thing is it's going to end up being the Bears, and it's going to stink, and that's just what we're going to have to deal with. But NFL Films also is co-producing the quarterback thing, so maybe they just start doing that instead, where it's like Omaha produces it.
You're saying Hard Knocks is dead?
Kind of. I mean, Hard.
Oh my God!
Realistically,
AJ,
Hard Knocks hasn't been worth a shit in several years.
Well, you're saying since the social media team started doing their own Hard Knocks pretty much all year round.
Sure. Kinda. But it would, if they were doing it the other way and they wanted to go heel and be like, hey, that guy who's going to get cut, he's got a fucking tiny pecker. Release that footage.
Yeah.
Walking back to his locker door. That'd be great. That'd be hilarious.
I didn't know they were going to do tiny dongs.
Yeah, or players talking about it. Like, Jesus, 99's got a tiny ding-ding.
Bush on that guy?
Yeah, what the hell is he doing?
You guys were problematic. I don't know if NFL Films is going to do that.
Right, it's all about the green stuff. You know, when the guy comes in and everything's going good, you know, it's got the contract. That's why guys don't take visits anymore. When we first started free agency in 1994, everybody was taking visits. There were limos that looked like a recruiting weekend at Penn State. Now they're not doing. You know, now it's all phone calls and making deals.
Back then.
All right, Connor has a question for you. We're not going to. I want to let you know what you did there, Lombo, though. You really went like this.
Yeah.
Whenever you said Penn State out of all the schools that could have been. When you said Penn State like that, boy, we almost all came in. Yep. We almost. Anyways, Connor has like a year ago, we probably spend a good 20 to 30 minutes right now
100%
on what you just said. But your brain's too good and there's too much shit we have to talk about on this Friday to wrap up this week. Penn State, though, was an aggressive decision.
Yeah.
AQ Shipley's watching right now thinking to himself, can we move on? on.
Yeah.
Can we move on,
And
please?
not to mention the professor that was sent into the group chat recently, but again, not the point.
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, just
They're
happened.
just stacking things.
Yeah, they are.
So, like, you didn't even know this, but, like, Penn State is just stacking stuff for whenever you say something like that for us just to come in and be like, oh, Happy Valley.
I'm sorry. I could have put another school on. I'm sorry. It's just off the top. I see the Penn State flags here in Ocean City all the time. It was on the top of my brain.
Okay, yeah, how could you not? I mean, there's a lot of Penn Staters out there in Jersey, and we respect that.
He's the daddy of the Lakers.
Happy Father's Day to him?
Basically, yeah. The GM did.
Speaking of, like...
What was that?
What happened?
Diggs.
What?
That's his post from yesterday on Instagram.
No, it came out 1 minute ago.
Yeah, but this is from his Instagram yesterday. The only reason why I know that is
I
because
saw it yesterday.
this is the same caption from yesterday. You can scroll up. I'll take carrot. You know, that was in his first one yesterday. And then in a later one, he said, I'll take care of it. So look for Twitter to have another post about Father's Day in a few hours with an I'll take care of it, as opposed to the I'll take carrot, because obviously this is from his Instagram yesterday. He knows that Father's Day was yesterday.
This is a situation.
This is The Rock,
Yeah,
dude.
He tweets, the tweet doesn't go through. The next day, he checks Twitter, sees tweet never went through.
I just thought that was, we needed to know.
Turn right on dry race board. The Rock doesn't know what Father's Day is. That's what he did. That's what I just looked over and saw. It's one of the most obscure things of all time. He is currently the champion of Ohio, which means you got to call him Mr. President of Ohio, AJ Hawk. He's a father of 10, a COVID survivor. Ladies and gentlemen, the all-time leading tackler for Jordan Love's Green Bay Packers, AJ Hawk. AJ, how you doing, pal?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
You know, not bad. We're reminiscing about the Chris Paul conversation that we had yesterday before we got on the air. Somebody commented on Instagram that was Jerry Rice-A-Roni levels of uncomfortable.
Whoa.
I don't think it's that bad. Did you?
Uncomfortable? What was uncomfortable?
I had a good time with it.
Yeah, I thought it was sweet.
But I did see a couple of those comments out there. What were your thoughts on it, AJ? Chris Paul sliding in there yesterday to talk about his book 61.
I mean, it's weird timing for him. He has a book come out as he's flying to do Strahan's show, The Morning. Is that Good Morning America or the other?
Today's show.
Oh, I thought it was Good Morning America.
Today's show. Okay, yeah, but yeah, weird timing where
GMA. It was Good Morning America.
Good Morning America.
Good Morning America.
GMA on ABC.
Boom.
Of course. That's why he was at the Disney upfront.
There it is.
Okay.
I'm bang.
Boom.
Bang.
Strahan's unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, he is.
But you're right. It's kind of a weird thing. His son told him about it.
Well, weird timing though, and also I understand like it's probably kind of weird to do a bunch of publicity for a book that just came out, but also at the same time, it's if somebody was a master marketer, they would have done this on purpose. Hey, let's try to get traded the same day our book comes out, get a good pub, we go out there, we sell a ton of books. Like that could happen as well.
I thought about it last night as because it did not go how I would have hoped.
Sure.
A lot of theyese conversations, as I'm having them, I'm like, it's pretty good. I'm excited to see where we go. Some of them, like, bingo.
Yeah, exactly.
Paul Heyman said there's people that say, I'm going to be a better president than Abraham Lincoln. You aren't.
Yeah.
That was a great line. But, like, as I'm in the middle of it, I'm like, I feel like we've gotten some good shit out of this. feel like I've learned a lot out of this. feel like I've gotten better out of this. I assume our viewers and listeners are feeling the same exact way. I take great pride in it. That's my job now.
Yeah.
This is what I do. This is what yesterday just felt like could never get out of stable. You know what I mean? Could never really get the horse onto the track. So it was a little bit of a difficult thing. But last night I was doing a little self-scout. It was there. Now, granted, we didn't know he was coming on until very late.
Yeah.
It was scheduled to be a different time. We had an opening because something else happened. He had an opening. We just kind of made it take place at the same exact time. Here we go. Let's do that. Should have asked him, is there any lessons that your pop taught you that can maybe help you handle being cut or traded from a team in the middle of a book run?
Yeah. That would have been good.
That's what I should have fucking asked.
That would have.
And normally, I want to let everybody know, and it's part of me being a sellout, and on decline, once you hit your apex, it's kind of all over. Paul Heyman said that about Roman. Normally, would have thought of that in the middle of that thing. I was flustered, I did not. So last night, there was a lot of self-scout. We will let you know that something like that will never happen again. Ain't that right, AJ? That'll never fucking happen again.
Never. Yeah. Self-scout is key. You're right. We all have to self-scout.
Amen.
I can't watch me a lot. Every once in a while, I'll watch a video that we put out, like at night at the house.
The one from last week.
Bingo. Yeah, the meat smoking one had to watch it because it was getting a lot of action. So
Yeah,
had to see it.
check. Yeah.
Every once in a while, a video will go on Twitter, and I'm like, "Well, how did we exactly?" And I'll listen it back, and I'm like, "Oh, Jesus, what a fucking doofus that guy." Me, I'm talking about me. So every once in a while, I'll have to watch something that we did. I try to stay away from it. The wife hears me talk too much, anyways. She doesn't need me in the room and my phone doing the same thing.
Double.
But every once in a while, I need to hear what the fuck is going. How did we lay this? How did we lay this whole thing out? Because we're in here, guns a blazing. Watch a couple of the Chris Paul clips. Talk put together a good clip.
He did.
Talk put together a good clip.
I was actually kind of shocked that went up. I was like, oh, okay. Here we go.
So there was a couple things that I watched. I'm like, all right. So everything I was feeling was exactly what I think. And then I watched Talk's clip that he put together, and I was like, good.
Hell yeah.
Then I went to bed about 1 o'clock, woke up, baby this morning.
Hey, Pat, we should get, don't you think for Caddy's situation in Tahoe this year, maybe we find a way online to get the full-blown Masters full bibs that they wear, like the full overalls?
Onesie.
Oh, that Rick, yeah.
We got
she
one.
did. She did. Rob's girlfriend, she wore one. Remember that?
Yeah, she did.
I don't know if you remember her last year.
Yeah, she looked very professional.
Yeah. I was.
It looked very hot.
You go like Stevie Williams, though. You don't wear a shirt underneath. And you dip it down
Jeez Louise, guys.
That's what
it was incredibly hot out there wearing shorts and a short sleeve shirt, let alone a onesie bib of pants and long sleves.
Okay, happy you weren't trying to disrespect fucking Rob.
Good Lord, absolutely not. I would never say that.
Absolute dog,
Yeah.
apparently. But to your point about how hot it was and uncomfortable it was and how sore I was, I've been on that Stairmaster every morning getting ready for these fucking this altitude.
Nice.
I'm breaking in my shoes. I'm on a Stairmaster. I'm golfing.
Have you been punching your gooch to get ready for the jet ski or no?
You were wearing that altitude mask? I saw you the other day.
Damn right. The jet ski.
Yeah, they were.
I don't know if anything's going to get me prepared for that jet ski just beating the shit out of my balls.
That chop.
Bro.
That chop.
Light chop. It's a light chop. That's the best time, man. You got to time it up.
Boom, 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 boom. And you stop it.
Yeah.
And it's like, goddamn, I've gotten way too far from home. Well, now I got to turn around, and now the waves are going the other way, so it's. That's what it is. For 25 minutes. This is fun.
Super fun.
I can't wait.
This is fun. I'm having
The storm
a blast.
kicks up. You see the storm come. The clouds chasing you home.
Oh my God. I lost sight of you numerous times in between those waves. It's like, am I going the right way? I have no fucking. It's starting to get dark. Where's AJ's gone? He just vanished. Is he dead? And then wave would go down. It's like, oh, there he is. Okay. All right, so he's jumping on the other side. What a time. Lake Tahoe plays no fucking games.
No, it doesn't. Me and Foxy got lost on the way back. It
Oh, yeah.
was brutal. It was almost nighttime. We're going to have to shoot a flare.
Yeah, and you have to avoid the Loch Ness Monster in there.
That's a great point.
Chained up down there.
Yeah.
One of the best toasters I've ever heard told us about that.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about a toaster that makes bread hot. I'm talking about a toaster that gives a toast.
The toaster.
Great toaster.
The best.
Are you excited to do fucking Wim Hof with AJ's brother? Or?
So we don't know if that's going to happen or not. I don't know if my alarm clock for 4 days is Ryan Hawk beating the fuck out of Lake Tahoe. That is.
There's a chance.
Yep, that's an institution in Tahoe.
Dude,
you can count on him.
That's what he does every morning?
Yeah,
wow.
I mean, he naturally wakes up like at 4:30. He can't sleep past then. He's going to be swimming and doing push-ups and messing around out there.
Has he been working out? Has he gotten a little softer? Does Lake Tahoe have a chance against him next year? Because I'll tell you what, he threw like a 40-punch combo at Lake Tahoe one morning, and I thought at some point he had to get tired or run out of water, and he just kept on going.
The water got tired.
It was unbelievable. Yeah, the water. It's kind of fun. Anyways, Connor might be on the bag, might not be on the bag. A lot of decisions have to be made, but we're thinking it's going to be the best American Central Championship of all time.
It's going to be awesome.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh, just figure out where the beds are.
What do you know, AJ?
Do you know?
I don't know anything. I just know I plan on winning the tournament.
West Virginia basketball is currently going through it. West Virginia football is good. They just announced some award winners, okay, from their workout this spring going into summer.
Put your fives up.
Yep.
Sweet.
Put your fives up.
Why do you get an award?
Like champions. There's
Booker
like
T
No.
performers.
That was the
What is
hashtag. Put your fives up.
for the thing?
Yeah, fifth quarter. Fifth quarter gang, I believe, bottom right.
And these guys are fucking leading the team out on the fifth
I
quarter.
didn't even get down to the bottom right.
That's why. Yeah, put
Pretty
your fives
sick.
up.
bottom middle is about to have.
Pat,
80
how'd we
catches.
land on Chambers Elite Climbers?
Sponsored?
Huh?
Got to be a sponsor. Out of everything we could have set up
Is
under
Chamber
there,
the strength coach?
it's Chambers.
Like Harry Potter Chambers?
Could it be like how they name a head coach? You know, the head coach is, sponsored.
Do we know any of these guys? I mean, hopefully we will at some point. But GG, the guy I've been talking up, is he Chambers Elite Climber?
No.
Always straw.
I thought GG was transferring.
Some of these workout awards you get, is Garrett Green Honor?
No. I said I couldn't find the fifth quarter part.
Yeah,
I didn't know they publicized the workout honors. Does every school do this?
So I think we have started doing it over the last couple of years, but people do this. And then whenever you see their star players are getting their weight room awards as well, I think it makes me feel good. I'm like, oh, that guy's
good
probably
sign.
probably that guy's probably a guy. So I'm thinking all these guys are guys. I just never heard of them. Ollie Straw. We know Ollie Straw.
Yeah.
He's a player.
Kyle Tyler had 17 sacks last year, I think.
I think he works at the public golf course. He just walked on. I think.
GG
I'm not
better walk
sure.
his back because fucking Austin Brinkman is coming for QB1.
I just want to let everybody know, okay? Happy Valley, week 1, fifth quarter, it's on.
It's on.
Could you imagine this thing goes to overtime?
Oh. No, I actually can't. I can't even imagine it going into overtime, actually.
What do you think the score is?
I don't know, because is it Ollie Straw or is it Austin Brinkman who's playing middle linebacker for you guys this year?
Ollie Straw.
I'm not sure. I just don't think they'll be able to hang with.
You see fucking Leighton Bitchdale?
I like that guy. Yeah.
Look at that.
That's one dog.
Penn State gonna be good?
CJ look like he'll hit something.
Yeah, hell yeah, CJ will lay the wood. Dude, look at CJ
CJ.
Cole. Look at that neck.
Let's go, CJ.
Austin Brinkman does look like he can just bite someone's ear off.
I'm a little bit. What's your problem?
That's the biggest compliment I've made today about.
He's
West
happy.
Virginia.
He won
Don't
the
worry
award.
about Michael.
What's that?
Who?
Michael Hayes?
Michael Hayes?
Don't worry.
He's got
He's a
different.
scrappy son of a
If
bitch.
I was looking at this guy before the game, this is one of the faces that I would circle.
Why?
And this is when he's trying to start a fight.
Yeah.
Why would you circle him?
He looked like one of the guys.
Looks like the line is around 19 and a half or 20 for that.
This
Penn
one
State.
right here. This one.
Okay.
Put your money on West Virginia then, Pat.
What
Or
is-
19-point dogs.
19 and a half.
Bro, I'm going money line. What
That's
are you
it.
talking about?
I'm going
Yeah, you
alternate
are.
spread 39. Are you kidding me?
West Virginia?
No, Penn State.
What?
What, bro?
Minus 200
They are going to
probably.
set the tone. Penn State's going to set the tone.
Everywhere's 19 and a half. At DraftKings, you get 20.
True social. See there.
The two
Careful what you.
sides, the Pelicans and the Zion side.
Yeah.
It's been fascinating kind of watching it unfold. Because remember, we thought he was almost healthy. He was putting videos out of him fucking windmill dunking from the foul line, putting an indent into the wood.
Yes.
I mean, he was like explosive. He's back. This is Instagram Zion. And then all of a sudden, the Pelicans, the word we're getting from Shams is like, they still want to kind of take this thing slow and steady. It's like, put him on the fucking court. We don't know how much we're going to have of him. And then as we continue to learn more and more, it's like, Zion, come on, you get in some shape, pal.
Just roll him out there.
He's holding him hostage.
Will you take it easy with the way you're speaking?
No, I mean, let's roll him out there. Put him on the court. It's, no matter what shape he's in. Let's see what he does.
He's drinking Starry.
Yeah, which isn't helping.
It's zero.
Yeah.
Zero cal.
No sugar,
Starry
no
zero.
Yeah, when you drink 30 of them in a day, then it starts to be a problem.
I would like to let everybody know, because Zion was in that commercial, amongst others, I did attempt this story, which is the Pepsi version of Sprite.
Yeah.
I gave it a little sipski and a tiny can, a mini can.
Oh, nice.
Like
8
those.
ouncer.
Those are great.
Yeah, they are great, especially whenever it's like a little flight, a little sample of something.
bingo.
Sure.
I didn't hate it. It was better, than I thought it would be.
Okay.
But I haven't had a Sierra Mist in years because, like, over a decade ago, I said, I'm never putting that shit in my mouth. Because I'll just go with Sprite or something. I'll go Mountain Dew if I have to.
Ooh.
I'll go Mountain Dew if it's Pepsi. So I haven't even attempted. So I don't know if they just repackaged Sierra Mist and put Starry on it or not.
Probably.
But it wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Sierra Mist was fine. Sierra Mist is okay. It's not as good as Sprite, but it's fine.
Bingo. So I would never. That was a decision I had to make, though. Is it close enough to Sprite to not choose Mountain Dew? It never was.
No way.
You know what I mean? It never was. So, like, I'm either getting tea, I'm getting some form of, like, Arnold Palmer, like a mix, or I'm getting a Sprite if available. Now, if they don't have Sprite available, so that means I'm in the mood for something carbonated.
Sure.
And they only have Pepsi of products. I'm going Mountain Dew every time. I'm not picking Sierra Mist. And that's the only time I've been around Sierra Mist for probably 2 decades now at this point.
Yeah, and thus Starry was born because everyone was like, Sierra Mist sucks. They had to actually just change the entire name and look.
Did they change a recipe, though?
I don't think so.
Would you know it?
Probably tweaked it. I bet they tweaked it a little bit. They probably can't legally put the exact same product out with a different name. I bet they changed one thing.
Starry was pretty good.
So, okay, let's say you walk into a convenience store.
Your taste buds change every 5 years.
Absolutely.
The biggest change between Sierra Mist and Starry is what makes them sweet. Sierra Mist ingredients include sugar, while Starry is replaced with high fructose corn syrup.
Oh, wow.
So it's worse for you?
Yeah, let's put the worst shit in here.
Zion's drinking this?
Yeah.
No.
I need more. Know how Huggy blew a
Cans
0.25?
all over his bathroom, allegedly.
To your point.
Yeah. Zion's blowing a 0.25 of fructose corn syrup.
Well, hey, I mean, that's progress, though. You'd rather have him drinking that than just, 2 liters of pancake batter, which it seemed like he was doing.
True. Great point.
Oh. Congrats, though. He's having a kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a father now.
Yes, he is.
Congratulations.
That'll change things.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully.
Someone let him know you can't put Starry in the baby bottle. You got to buy formula.
Yeah.
I had no idea where you were going with that. Pancake batter was not a. That was really. Because then in my head, I saw him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know?
In a big bucket. Yeah.
Zion, we're pulling for you, pal, but it seems like it's not going to happen.
You're letting us get your shit figured out.
It's got a phone.
Same conversation for 3 years.
Could you imagine drinking that thing, though? Like, you
so
could.
thick.
Oh, yeah.
You think? No.
You
I'm
could,
thinking
though.
about it.
Oh, yeah.
You could get it down. So, like, the thought of Zion, in my head, I saw him actually attempting to drink that thing.
Like a pancake batter mustache.
Oh, it looks great.
Delicious. Delicious.
Got raw eggs in there, too.
Choco chips
Good
in there.
protein.
Yeah, you're right. Protein's in there. You forget about that.
Yeah.
That's why whenever I have my Ritz crackers with peanut butter on them, I say there's a little protein in there.
You got to work out, though,
This is
when
a
you
good
eat
thing.
protein.
Well, that's the thing. Zion seemingly doesn't have the right people around him saying, hey, let's fucking move a little bit.
Yeah.
We can transform everything here. Now, he already got a couple $100 million. So
Yeah.
Which is the problem.
let's go to the phones. I mean, if you're him, this is like being raised as like an oil child.
Yeah.
They're like, this guy needs to work hard and be a better person. And it's like, he has a couple $100 million no matter what type of shitbag he is for the rest of his life. Some people take advantage of that situation. So even if they somehow figured out how to navigate it with the broken controller and they were able to get it back up to the sea,
Can't get out.
they couldn't get out.
Yeah.
Only outside in.
Yep.
No chance.
It's gotta be the dumbest thing in the world.
It's a jail cell. You're actually going into a jail cell. Can I unlock it? No, only from the out. That's a jail cell. That's cop car, jail cell.
You still suffocate.
Much
So
worse.
You make it to
Much
the
worse
air.
than a jail cell.
Yeah, because you're eating your meat.
Yeah, it's smaller and more people.
Farting the whole time, too.
Oh, one dumper? Oh.
That's it.
Who took the final dump in there? That's another question. Yeah.
Hopefully not.
I assume as they got squished, they all shit at the same time.
We don't like that humans lost their lives.
The one dude's stepson is all broken up about it.
Yeah, he went to Blink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's getting help, though.
Then he sent
Asked the
some.
girl to sit on his head.
Yeah.
Sit on his face. Or
Yeah.
something.
Well, yeah, he wanted to feel what.
Yeah.
Wanted to feel a little.
Bring him back to his father.
I see you. Yo, yeah. Don't say I'm toxic.
In fairness, she asked. He just volunteered.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Who wants me to sit on their face? Me, I do.
Right going through some stuff. I don't know if you heard.
My dad's missing.
Joining us now from an attic in Ohio, a man who is a college football national champion, a Super Bowl champion.
What?
He's the current champion of Ohio.
Whew.
They call him Mr. President from Centerville, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, COVID survivor, father of 10, the all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers, and golf sandbagger, A.J. Hawk.
Yeah,
A.J. Hawk, how you doing, Paul? Huh? How you doing?
Oh, doing great. You guys just swimming in cash from the NBA draft last night? Is that what's going on?
Hey,
Come on. This guy's got jokes today, huh?
How'd it
Making
go?
fun of us poor people.
I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm honestly wondering. I didn't get to see much of it.
Yesterday was making fun of everyone for going to the hospital because they got hit by flying rocks.
Yeah.
I didn't make fun of anybody for that.
Yeah, you did. Oh, you go to the hospital for that? Not in Ohio. That would never happen.
Just real quick, though.
It sounds like me.
Kinda. But we don't need you coming in here doing what you just did and dunking on Shams at the same time. Okay, Woj did enough
Was I
dunking.
dunking on him?
Yeah, I'd say.
think so.
Yeah, I'm thinking you
I
did.
wasn't on when Shams was on, so I don't know exactly what he even told you guys.
You do know what he said.
Then what happened, though? For real, what happened in the draft?
Why
Did it not happen?
So Shams got it completely wrong,
he
and
got
it
bamboozled.
was big news, and we think he was potentially, obviously led astray. That is why he took a big swing, and this is going to happen in the insider game. And Woj, who obviously first time on the show a couple of days ago, who knows if he'll ever be back on again, he dunks on Shams immediately afterwards. He goes, all along, no debate. Anybody that says to the contrary doesn't know that the entire Charlotte Hornets organization has been all in on Brandon Miller, okay? Ownership, front office, scouts, coaches, you name it. They see him as perennial future all-star player. Brandon Miller out of Alabama. Great shooter of the basketball.
Yes.
Obviously, what Shams said yesterday was Scoot was going number 2. And he said it very confident. Came on the show early. He was certainly questioning a lot of the decisions that were made by ESPN during the NBA draft coverage, both on the show, who was on the show, and how they went about doing the show. But I think what a lot of us didn't know is there was an ABC broadcast as well.
Had no idea.
So I watched the ESPN broadcast, had a lot of questions about everything that was going on. Then I saw these photos of Stephen A. in a pink suit. I'm like, oh, Stephen must be doing digital stuff for like Stephen A.'s show. That was on ABC, actually.
Yeah.
So I think we all watched potentially the wrong one because we want the ESPN. ABC had great coverage, right, Foxy?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was Kevin Agandi, Stephen A. Smith, and they weren't doing specifically draft stuff. They were only covering the players that were drafted. So you might miss some picks, but you got to learn about their families, the players, and all that stuff. So it was a little different angle. I actually enjoyed it. Anytime Stephen A. is on a microphone, I'm going to watch. Like, he was great.
I was pissed that I didn't see Stephen A.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't even know they were doing that over there. I should have, though.
I had no idea, though. I didn't see anything about it. And, like, the ESPN broadcast, say what you want. If you muted it and watched something else while it was on, it was pretty good.
Say what you want.
Exactly.
He said, say what you want.
Okay.
Say what you want. What is your problem?
Like
no,
the
that's what I
ticker,
did, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
The ticker information, stuff like that, really good.
I would just glance
There was
down.
good interviews on there.
JJ was on there. I know JJ had to deal with some shrapnel.
Yeah, JJ, you were an average shooter or whatever. JJ, pretty good shooter.
Yeah, I'd
I think
say.
that was one thing. He's played like 15, 14 years in the NBA.
Someone said that?
All-time leading scorer for Duke in the entire ACC for a little
taught
bit.
us how to.
He's 19th all-time in three-point shooting, I guess, in the NBA.
That's not bad. Only like 10,000 guys have played in the
Not
NBA.
that we're like going to bat. We don't. JJ Redick, we're cool with JJ, but it's not like we're going to bat for him. Like, that was a hilarious thing to be told right on live TV, by somebody that's on a desk with you. But also, I think, like, cool with the desk and everybody that's there. But can we get, like, a coach or a GM or somebody that's been a part of a draft, which I think Michael Lombardi was kind of talking about. And Michael Lombardi's not an NBA guy, although he knows a lot of NBA people and everything like that. It was just like the decision of how they went about going and doing it. I think a lot of us had some questions about. But, hey, it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scoot did not go 2.
Nope.
We all lost money. But Wemby crying showed me like even more about why I like this dude.
Yeah, really cool.
A lot of people would try to be too cool in that situation. They knew he was going to be the number 1 overall pick since he's like 14 years old, pretty much. So then when he becomes the number 1 overall pick and it happens and he gets emotional, it's like this guy seems to be the perfect human for any league, let alone any sport, being one of the biggest ones in the world, the NBA league. So I'm really happy this guy's coming into our sports life. I think that's what I took away from last night. And him saying, I've been dreaming since I'm like 12 years old or whatever to hear the words that guy said, Adam Silver said. So him getting emotional about it was cool. And I think us learning more and more about this guy, Wemby, it was an awesome part of the NBA draft. But aside from that, this will be the one I'll forever remember for losing a lot of money on.
Yep.
Because I thought we had a good decision.
That did happen.
How are we doing today? How are things, huh?
Hey, things are good, man. We got a chance to watch that NBA draft last night. We love that.
So good.
Stayed with it?
Yeah,
Stayed with it?
the other way.
I'm gonna get myself straight. There I go. Okay, I'm good.
Hey, you look
I
good.
mean,
Hair looks good. Tan looks good. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, we watched the
Thank
draft
you,
last
Pat.
night. It was fantastic. Have you been watching anything that you've loved?
No, I did not watch it. I mean, I decided to watch. What I did was I watched the beginning of it. I saw it was a disaster. I mean, seriously, if I were going to put together a show that would be the worst show I could and try to portray it as Saturday Night Live, that's the show I would have put on last night. Like, I'm a fan. I love the draft. I want to know about the players. I want to know about the salary cap. I want to know why Dallas moved from 10 to 12. I want to know why the 8 to 9 move happened. I want to know what's going on. And what drives me crazy is we have these shows about the draft, and there's never anybody within 500-mile radius who's been in a draft room before on these shows. Like, they never do that. Like, I feel bad for the girl that was doing all the interviewings. I mean, her back has to hurt today. She was trying to stay in balance. We had the Merv Griffin set going on over there, and she couldn't even sit down. I mean, she needed Newman next to her. I felt bad for her, but no, I did watch it. I ended up putting on the documentary that won the Oscar about elephants, and I watched that, and I scrolled my phone to see what the hell was going on. Seriously, that's what I did.
Awesome. All right. Well, happy you had a great Thursday night.
Yeah.
I don't know what this documentary is about elephants. I love elephants. I love documentaries. Feels like one I would enjoy. How long? Which platform?
It's on Netflix. It was 40 minutes is all it was, and it's basically about this Indian compound that has become an elephant sanctuary. I sponsor an elephant. My wife got me a gift years ago because I'm huge into elephant. Part of the Italian tradition is to have elephants with trunks up. That gives you good luck. I've got them all over my office here. I got 1,000 of them. They're all good luck for you. So, but the trunks have to be up. So I love elephants, and it was great. And it's how these two people have built this sanctuary in India and how they adopted this one elephant. And elephants are like they want to be great teammates. They're part of a team. And they want to feel a sense of belonging. And I think that ultimately that's what this couple does over in India. It was great. 40 minutes. It was great. I scrolled my phone. I looked at the pics. But what drives me crazy, Pat, is they won't change the hats. Like, I love the few players in the draft. Like, I want to know, is the guy going to stay on the team or is he going somewhere else? Like, why did they have to make it so complicated?
I don't know, Lombo. And I don't have any elephants with their trunks up. But I do got an Italian horn. You see what I got here?
There you go.
Huh?
That's a good thing. I think that gives you good luck, But the trunk up elephant is the key. It is a good luck sign, and we need all that. I'll send you one.
I got one at my house.
Trust me, I will send you one. I have 1,000. Like, here, see, you got to have them. They got to look like this, Pat. See, they look like that.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I love elephants
I can't
as well.
get it straight.
Hey, elephants,
There you go.
massive brains. Like, obviously, they got huge heads. Massive brains, great loyalty.
Memory.
The memory of an elephant, obviously, something. The more I've learned about elephants, they've become my favorite animal.
Yeah.
Of course, they are a
me
Italian
too.
thing.
Yeah.
Joining us now is an insider who might be able to explain what happened to Shams. And has he been in that position before? Senior NFL insider for the NFL, the NFL's network, the NFL's website, and the NFL streaming service, NFL Plus. Host of the weekly wrap-up with Rap Sheet and Friends, us being friends, he being Rap Sheet. Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Rapoport. Hey, thank you for joining us.
What's up?
Happy Friday. Happy Friday, bub. Happy Friday to you.
Appreciate it. You too. Obviously, as you know, big day in the Rapoport household today. Very, very big day.
What's that? Why is that?
Kids are off.
What do you mean?
Wow, send them to Fiji. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Summer camp time?
See you later. Last day of school. They're on the camp bus. They are currently riding to Fiji on a bus because that's obviously the way you go to Fiji.
Yep.
No tears except from me and Leah. And that's it. They're gone.
How long?
7-week camp. We see him at
Whoa!
about
7 weeks.
Was there one Parents' Day?
Yeah, and they don't even
one
want
visiting
to go.
day. Yeah.
And you
One visiting
refuse.
day, which is like 4 hours total.
7 weeks they're going off.
And they aren't going to miss us at all, by the way. It's great. It's like a carnival. It's the best.
No, I concur. Hey, I've learned about this through you, and that this happens with people. A lot of humans do this. I do feel, I've learned that a lot of people do this. They're going into the woods, though, right, for 7 weeks, learning how to do, like, human stuff.
Yeah, it's like, fire building. And they'll play a lot of sports, a lot of nature. Might do some water skiing. Go on I think Max has a 3-day hike that he's going to go on at some point. Like, there's a lot. Archery, maybe do some archery.
Ooh. How old?
A lot of good stuff. Jude is 8 and Max is almost 10.
8 and 10,
What
7
the
weeks. See ya.
Do they have the
3-day hike for a
Do they have the
10-year-old?
Do they have the blob, Ian? Is the blob there?
Yeah, go-karts.
The blob is definitely there.
Nice. Okay.
For those who don't know, that's like a water. It's like a water blob.
Heavyweights.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen boom, 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 boom.
Do you get to do it on Parents' Day? Do you get to do the blob?
Yeah.
Are you getting blobbed or are you doing the blobbing? Oh, boy.
He froze.
How can you guys I don't understand. I'm home. Is it your internet?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sure.
Yeah, probably ours.
I'm literally home. Anyway,
are we?
I did
We're
the
at
blob
work.
on visiting day on Parents' Day. It was amazing.
So you did the blobbing or you got blobbed, right? You got blobbed.
I did a lot of the blobbing, I would say.
No,
you
got
you were getting blobbed
You can read it
all
either
day.
way.
There's two different lines, isn't there, for that?
Oh yeah.
It's like the
Sorry, sir.
Too tall for this ride.
Exactly.
Too short for this line. Isn't there a get blobbed or do the blobbing line? Two different places, right?
Yeah.
Which one's more fun?
Well, you and I only have one opportunity, and that is we are doing the blobbing.
Getting tossed into the water is a lot of fun. I guess I was blobbed. Yeah, I guess I was blobbed.
Yeah, fun
Yeah,
stuff.
we know.
Yeah,
You're a get blobbed guy, not a blobbing guy.
Yeah, exactly.
But that seems offensive when you say it like that. I was fine until you said it like that. Now I'm not.
Whoa.
What are you talking about, dude? You get blobbed all the time.
Yeah, offensive would be like getting blobbed off. If you got
But you
blobbed
did
off.
get blobbed off because they're doing the blobbing. You get blobbed off.
Blobbed off.
Ian Rapoport
Got you
getting
all
blobbed off all summer.
Yeah.
Got them all
By
wet.
some big son of a bitch from New England.
Big bastards blobbing him off all summer long.
And he's flying.
Boop, 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 boop. Bang, 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 bang. All right, let's dive in. Ian, happy to hear you survived getting blobbed off so hard in the woods. Jeez Louise.
Thank God.
Anything can happen out there. You know, this year do the blobbing maybe, and maybe you can blob somebody else off. You know what I'm talking about? Let's dive into some sports.
Maybe change some roles. Sure, let's talk about sports.
Dave in Philly, what's going on, Dave?
Hey, don't forget to bury the bodies before you lay the carpet. Guys, how we doing?
Jesus, can't have it.
Nice.
Real funny.
Good move. Good move. Real funny.
Well
That was
done.
good.
Hey, good call.
That was good.
Good call. Let's go to Andrew in Florida. What's going on, Andrew?
Hey, how you doing? Keep it moving.
Hell yeah.
Hey, so I just wanted to talk about the Marlins and Pirates yesterday.
All right, sorry. Let's go to Tyler in Arizona on the 5 Energy phone line. What's going on, Tyler?
It has been so rowdy in this hotel, it's been impossible to sleep. I've had some fake Eric Church on the stage right outside my window this whole damn week, me trying to sleep. But yesterday, they were quiet as hell. Yesterday, the LSU fans were, David DeLucci and I were talking about this last night. He played in the big leagues 13 years. Luch is from Baton Rouge, went to Ole Miss, but Luch said, you guys know, you lose a game, and sometimes you get your butt kicked in that loss, and then sometimes you just get demoralized. And so the question is going to be, what does LSU do with that today? But their fans were uncharacteristically chill in the lobby last night.
Well, that means that fake Eric Church is back tonight.
Yep.
Hey, he's coming back.
Jesus. Damn. I called him Garth Brooks. He's singing like all the damn songs. Like, these windows won't open. Otherwise, I would have either opened the window and said, shut the hell up, or I would have jumped out the window.
Sounds like it's going great. Hey, hopefully, tonight LSU wins this thing. You're going to get serenaded out of town, it does sound like, from Garth Brooks out there. I can't wait for it. Time for college baseball. What a time in Omaha. Enjoy your last night. Hopefully, Eric Church is out there crushing it tonight for you.
Barrick Birch, or whatever his name is. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you told him? Have you told him yet?
Oh, I've talked about him openly. I bitched about him on Marty McGee on Saturday. So hopefully he's getting the complex at this point, because I'm like, dude, I just need some sleep. I do not need to hear you sing a karaoke version of the dance again. Please, it's time to go to bed.
The guy's not good, huh?
It's bless his heart. I mean, he's trying. I give him credit. I give him all the credit in the world. It's like when I tried to play soccer, my parents were like, "Well, bless his heart, he's trying, but this is awful. I can't watch this." Bless his heart.
It's a College World Series, so how's this guy get this gig? He's got to be good.
Yeah, he's playing the Hilton parking lot, so I don't know. It's not like he's ever at the arena. So yeah. I don't know. He's not playing for the Steelers. He's playing for the Omaha Nighthawks at this point. But he's here.
It's Armstrong just threw himself right into the middle of the.
He did. He did.
Love that.
Is he back?
I think it was half. I think it was some of the world he's going to be.
Yeah, a lot of people.
It was some of the world.
What'd I miss? What'd he do?
He's diving right into the transgenders in sports.
Oh.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Lance Armstrong.
I didn't know that, but
Okay.
before that, people hated him for a couple different
Well, Cheater was trending this weekend.
Yep.
Because all the people that are pissed about the conversation that he's having just wanted to remind everybody, hey, don't know if you forgot or not, but the person that's saying this, cheater, cheater,
Yep.
cheater.
A lot of people also saying, "Oh, the ball on this guy."
All right, let's get to a break.
Did see several of those.
It's awesome.
We'll be back in 5 minutes with AJ Hawk. And I'll tell you what, I can't wait to hear what he's been cooking this weekend. Connor tried to alcohol poison me.
That's not true.
Why?
That's not true.
He did. I was sitting there. I had whiskey, Coke.
Wide.
2 of them.
Wide.
Right?
Yeah.
2 of them.
Okay. Oh, and
I
kind of-
turned to chat to some Ohio fucks.
Okay.
Shout out Dave and them. I'm talking to them like this. And I turn back around and I take a sip out of my drink and it was just straight Crown Royal.
Yeah.
And both of them were filled all the way to the top. And Connor's over there across the bar laughing or whatever. I'm like, what is this? What is this? And then Zito, I think, says, Connor just had the bartenders just put more Crown in both your drinks. And I said, I'm suing you. First of all,
Yeah,
that's
right.
alcohol poison. I got to get down 400 steps to get downstairs. I'm not going to be able to do that. And then fuck you. It's right to you. You know, why we're not having fun? That's Connor.
Come on.
Why we're not having fun or whatever?
Sun was shining. I mean, the other move would have been to send you an Appletini or something that would have been impossible to carry, but I decided not to do it.
Same exact mindset, by the way, for everybody in Nashville.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There
Certainly.
was a NASCAR race that was happening there. There was the NHL draft was happening there. There was a Pride Parade happening there the exact time that we were there. There were so many different events just taking place, let alone all the bachelor and bachelorette parties. And it felt like everything was kind of under control.
Basically.
Nothing felt too overpacked, kind of under control. Yeah. And everybody had the same exact mindset. What a city Nashville is. How come they always say that this shit is non-slip? Did you ever hear this? The Indianapolis Colts added this in when they redid the entire locker room. They had the shower area, the bathroom, and it was like a hard floor.
Nice.
And everybody was like, hey, we shower, this gets wet, like we're all gonna slip. This is non-slip, hard floor.
Okay.
I was like, they make that? They're like, yep, that's what this is. It was not.
It's not.
Anything that's hard that gets wet.
Yeah, there's a chance you're gonna slip.
Is gonna be slick. I've never felt more lied to in my life than when that person said that. This is non-slip. Yeah, so when this gets wet, nobody's gonna slip?
No.
No.
chance.
Like it was like 2 days later, guy comes out of the fucking shower. Boom.
Breaks his back.
Hey, he takes a big bump. You know what I mean? Bang, down there. Probably got up. I mean, there's absolute beasts in the NFL. You're talking about freak shows, but immediately afterwards, there was 50 fucking rubber things down.
Of course.
An absolute lie. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. But to your point, I don't know if they had carpeting to his shitter, because they knew he never takes those cleats off.
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
Maybe turf. They might have had fucking actual grass. Like, when Ray Lewis would come out and he'd have actual grass? They would take actual Happy Valley grass and line the floor with it so that Joe Pa could feel the grass of the stadium while he's shitting in his brand new cleats.
Was there even a toilet in there at that point?
I was gonna say, did it matter? Because I'm pretty sure he was just going in and changing his depends.
So that is something. They have those diaper rooms.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he sits
Do
on
you
him.
think somebody...
Yeah, put him up on the table, change the diaper for him, put some triple paste on.
Rest in peace, Joe. All right, you knew about some stuff, certainly. And
that's what I was
there's
gonna
some
say.
things happening. But as football coach, I think a lot of people thanked him for the development in which AQ thanks him a lot for that. But he did poop his pants. And that's not the only position. I mean, there's a lot of professions where people stick around too long and they almost ruin the entire gimmick.
It's tough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They almost ruin everything that anybody's thought about them. But it's hard not to take a paycheck, and also be treated like a god.
Yeah, doing something you love.
If you're still working at that age, everybody grew up a fan of you. So you can basically do, say, and accomplish whatever the hell you want.
It's like a fencing outfit.
What we're saying is we think we're too dumb to understand fashion, but we appreciate those that are fashioning out there.
Yes.
Well, when you say you dress like an asshole and then these people dress like an asshole, so does that mean that the way that we dress as assholes is just as much fashion as the way those assholes dress like assholes?
Yeah, but I think you're putting way too much stock in my judgment of what dress looks like. You know what I mean? Because we'd be going off of my barometer. because I say I dress like asshole, you dress like asshole, they dress like assholes.
Yeah.
But who knows if that's how they're not viewing it as dressing like assholes.
Well, and I don't think Stephon Diggs at all was dressed like an asshole. He looked sick.
Awesome.
Yeah, hit tank to, some cargo shorts to the coolest.
Not cargo at all.
What are they? Are you sure?
I don't think there's any pockets.
Thought those
There's
were.
no pockets.
That's all leather.
There's no pockets because when you show up, you don't want to be distracted. So, I think he looks awesome.
Yeah,
right here.
I agree.
The one shin guard, it's going to be a tough sell for me because they can still get your shin if you don't have the other one.
Suspender hanging too.
Yeah, he looks sweet.
Yeah, that's awesome. And those shoes, I really do generally want them.
It cost you $15,000.
Okay,
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so maybe I don't want them. Maybe I'll just get a pair of Timbs and cut them, and then I'll put like a little piece of cloth above them and just glue them to the shoe.
You're a designer.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about having a show?
Holy shit!
Oh my God!
I might have
a show.
Look, you're into fashion.
Yeah.
Like fashion.
What is that called? Fashionista.
Yeah.
Well, you'd be Easto, I believe. Well, I'm
Welcome
not.
to the fashion world.
Because right now you're just a Maxxinista.
What's that mean?
TJ Maxx.
Bro, he looks so cool.
That's hard.
Could you imagine looking as cool as
Boom! Look, great fit.
There you
That's
go.
hard.
See, that looks sweet.
What's that say?
Okay.
That's hard.
That looks sweet.
That's a cool coat. What's that say? on it?
That looks sweet.
For better.
I live free or
for
die,
worse.
I think.
Don't tread on me.
See, these are all standard outfits that you would wear in public.
Yeah.
Now, if you're sitting on a bar like that, you're probably pretty boozed up.
Yeah.
But you could see that out in public.
Yeah, and he's trying to explain his feelings in this one as well, I think. Long night at the bar, kind of feeling alone. Where's my quarterback?
I love my legs. They made me a lot of money.
Shout out to my knees. I'm hugging them.
Yeah.
Hamilton, awesome.
Yeah, you should be on Broadway. Hell yeah.
His name was Alexander Hamilton. Do you know we have a guy in this building that works for us that saw Hamilton before it became a Broadway play?
No,
Off-Broadway?
way. Who?
Yeah, off-Broadway I think means after and before, so I think that is two different things. But before it made it onto Broadway.
Before it was like mainstream, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
he's a focus group. He's a part of the
Who the
focus
hell?
group.
No,
to
no,
see
no.
whether
It was-
or not it should go on to Broadway.
Lin-Manuel Miranda had already achieved
Oh, it's
commercial
Bruce. Oh,
success.
Bruce did it. High-class Bruce.
Holy shit, Bruce.
In the Heights was
Thought it
a
was
massive
cool.
hit on Broadway already. So Lin-Manuel, Hamilton was
Yeah,
just
but
a
Hamilton
second
wasn't.
act.
Yeah, but I'm sick of people talking about us like we're not cultured.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
That's
We
bold.
saw fucking Hamilton before Hamilton was even Hamilton.
What?
We're a part of the focus group saying, yay, you should go to Broadway, or nay, you shouldn't. Bruce Brown.
He actually
Right.
gave feedback that they actually used when Hamilton went on to Broadway.
They need the king to have a little bit more of a bop
Yeah.
when the king's singing out there.
Pizzazz.
Lin-Manuel loved how old and disgusting his blue jeans were, that he actually put them in the play as well.
Oh, this will actually be what George wears.
Holy shit, look at that.
He did have a little pizzazz, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. A little
bit.
pizzazz in there.
So you guys are falling in love with the word pizzazz on the pod? That's what I saw the title of it was Boost Your Pizzazz or something like that.
Well, Bruce came in the other day and he said that when he sends something into the group text, he's trying to add a little comment after to add a little pizzazz to it, maybe give a little context. So we said hey, your pizzazz meter has been off the charts lately. And then he came in kind of down in the dumps a little bit.
Yeah.
It was like, whoa, you've lost all pizzazz.
Where'd it go?
This cannot happen.
Has the AQI killed your pizzazz, Bruce? What is going on? Like those horses?
No, I mean, the pizzazz is back. The pizzazz just kind of ebbs and
See?
flows.
See?
You know?
The pizzazz of Bruce,
What's
right?
wrong with the jeans? Why do you take a shot at his jeans? What kind of jeans?
He dressed like an asshole. Not as big of a
Yeah, see, I don't try to dress like an asshole like Connor. I just accidentally dress like an asshole.
Whoa, that's not pizzazz. What the hell?
Bruce is coastal elite. So he dresses like
Size
the
42
humans.
jeans.
Boom, jeans, and then the New Balance shoes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it's like how the
Street
East,
hype.
It is how the East Coast dresses, I think. You go to New York.
For sure.
You see what Bruce dresses like, everybody wears it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, this is future fashion. I'm like, have you seen Chase Claypool and Stephon Diggs?
Oh,
yeah.
You do not know. Speaking of the AQI, what the fuck, bro?
Crazy.
It's terrible.
Hey, listen, we're getting hotboxed by Canada.
We are.
We thought this was kind of done.
Mm-hmm.
They came through first time in forever, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I've been around, I guess. I don't know if I'm the oldest human, but I've never seen anything like this. So it comes, and how's that work? How does something just start happening out of nowhere with wind and pressure and smoke? And seemingly, they've had fires up there before. I guess this is the biggest that they've ever had.
It has to be.
And then the weather is also providing something that's keeping smoke, which I thought hot air rose.
Me too.
I thought hot air would
bold.
rise, but something's pushing it down, I guess.
Particles in the smoke, I believe, are keeping
Might be
it
some
down.
shit in the game.
So, I mean, it could be. We're right behind Dubai, which, figure it out, Dubai, geez Louise. We can barely see about 500 yards in front of us. Dubai, I don't know how you're able to see all the Rolls Royces rolling around. If they got 359, that on every single news station here in Indy, they've been doing like dangerous, moderately dangerous, super dangerous, dead dangerous, this whole thing. We're way up there right now. And I know the left coast is saying, we got to deal with this every single year. We got smog and everything like that. I don't think it's good for you guys. I don't think it's good what's going on here. We hope everybody's okay in Canada. Obviously, big fires. We are far from it. So good luck, T's and P's. What a nightmare of a situation to kind of keep under control and everything like that. But this smoke coming in, seemingly getting more worse. Wild. And you're from Iowa. Does this happen normally in the Midwest?
No, not that I can remember. I mean, you obviously have people who do like burn brush and stuff like that, but nothing where it's like it is. I mean, like you said, like last week when we had it and then it went away, it was like, oh, okay, it's gone. It's done. We don't have to worry about this anymore. Last night when we left work, it was like, holy shit. I mean, getting to the point where, like I had to put sunglasses on just because it was making me sleepy almost. Like how dreary it was.
Well, you also were getting boozed up with
a little bit, but that didn't have as much to do with it. It was like, I don't know. I don't know when it's going to go away, but yeah, that is very startling when you look at it. And Dubai is the only place with worse air quality than us right now.
Yeah, it's in Dubai. All that money you spent to build a country in the middle of nowhere. Why don't they get some fans?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Some fans.
The crazy part is about when I'm driving from Cincinnati, it's clear, and then like time I hit probably like where the casino is, that's when you can see the
shit
smog.
starts.
It's crazy.
It's way worse than it was too.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
driving back into the city and seeing the skyscrapers in there, it was completely.
Is it going to go over to New York?
I don't know, because remember the last time it was 2 days after when we had it bad the first time. 2
And
days
what they
later.
say, it was the wind in which the wave.
Yeah, the wind just picked it up.
For the first time ever, it was doing. This is the new wind pattern that just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people saying Mother Nature was answering Trudeau for what he did, and that's why he's starting everything in Canada.
All right.
That's just what I saw. And when it's believable.
That was a report on the internet?
Yeah.
Mother Nature said, she spoke?
It was from Mother Nature's Twitter account.
Sources close to Mother Nature said.
Yes, say because Trudeau.
That Father Time and her had dinner. And over a nice Cabernet, they decided, enough with this.
Yeah.
Bingo.
You see what Trudeau was for Halloween? We're not letting that fly anymore.
Old man winter.
Smoke them out.
All right. Let's.
I've petitioned Elon to send me to space to just bust a nut, like just to jerk off once, just so that we can like know what happens.
Science.
Yeah, science.
Yeah.
And he's been completely unresponsive, and he blocks people, I think, that ask him about it.
I don't know what that's all about. I remember everything Garth Brooks did. Obviously, there was you asking.
He blocked me.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, that was all right. I mean, that was the expected outcome.
Dude, do you know what? Okay, I saw somebody 2 weeks ago who is like, I have a close friend that is close to Garth. And he said that whenever Garth Brooks is asked, hey, what's up with this, like, Tom Segura saying that you're a serial killer, that Garth Brooks pulls up the video of me breaking my arm, dunking, and goes, karma.
I love that. I enjoy that you got a beef with this guy because he's
Well,
Gaines is coming back.
5 to go.
5 albums.
5 albums. Is there a more clear depiction of a sociopathic mind than that guy saying he's going to make 5 albums as this absolute this creation of his that is the Australian person who sings love ballads and lost their parents and is sexy, and he does still photos with his cheeks sucked in like. I mean, this reminds me of the John Wayne Gacy tapes, the documentary on Netflix.
Waterloo, Iowa, Man of the Year.
Look, all I'm saying is I have only said that I am repeating what has been alleged, which is that Garth's tours have lined up with dozens of missing people. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything else.
Bro, he's selling. Now, that's Gaines on the right and Garth on the left. Garth, actual human from Oklahoma. Chris Gaines is this creation that Tom Segura just laid out much better than I ever could. I have not done enough research. Guy on the left sells out stadiums, okay? Guy on the right.
Guy on the left also doesn't feel emotions. Look into those eyes. Look at those eyes.
When did it start? Did he sell out 4 stadiums in a town you're in? And you're like, what is this? He sold out Lucas Oil Stadium, I think, 5 times in one weekend.
Yeah.
It is bonkers. It is his draw. His draw as a artist is unbelievable. And I have nothing but respect for it. I just want answers. I want answers for, like, people are like, where's my grandmother? Like, they don't even know. She never came home from your shows. Like, that's something to talk about.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Make sure you say, I've been actually in, I have been sued before for some jokes that have been
Yeah,
made.
you have.
Get on the plane, land. My buddy calls me and he said, "You're an idiot." And I said, "What's up?" He goes, "You shot 83. You miscounted on the front." I said, "No, I didn't. I shot 82." He said, "You shot 83." FaceTimed me, and he was like, 5 and 4, 9. 5 and 5, 19. 3. And I go, 21. He goes, 22, idiot.
Oh. So just what? Like one of those things like 19 and 3, 21. Like that's just how you 5, 5, 10, 2, 2, 4, 10, 10, 20, 19, 3, 21. How is that even like that's your net? Because you did it on the course, obviously, with the scorecard, and you also did it in the plane. So your brain has just always thought 19 plus 3 is 21. That's like a little cheat code for you?
No, I didn't do it on the plane. I did it like at lunch right after, right? Like kind of when I texted you or FaceTimed you or called you, whatever. And then didn't do it until he called me and told me like, you miscounted.
The locker room, that would cost him another $2,000.
Yeah, you got to get taxed for that.
Yeah, you got to get taxed.
At least.
He know.
Because he even did the.
I mean,
I'll tell you what.
Do you really think that I purposely said 82, but also put the evidence on social media to disprove that?
Interesting. But I think what you did is a good case study about how if you write the right narrative in the caption, the actual image and things do not matter. Do not matter because that happens to us. That happens to us a lot.
Internet, come on. On the internet, it'll always matter.
Well, at some point. At some point, which you might not have read. You might have been able. I might be able to sneak by.
Yeah, they won't notice.
All these dipshits on the internet.
Yeah, exactly. I went to UConn.
Listen, people have done a lot of crazy things in their uber competitive drive to win.
Exactly.
Like especially in this modern era.
Yep.
There's people doing some crazy things to win stuff. Now, it was supposed to be $1,000 donation.
Yeah.
Got to tax you for lying.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's $2,500.
Yep.
And then since it's like the way it is, and he called her high school prune.
Took a victory lap.
Came on. Sorry about it.
Yeah, did the whole victory lap thing.
And then he did the 3 out of 10. Hey, just want to let you know, it was only a 3 out of 10 on hardness.
Also,
normally a hardness. So $5,000 donation, you make it right, and we just kind of.
Just got to kind of wear that one.
Whoa.
Sorry, Dan.
Sorry, Dan.
That's what's happening.
You not care about the kids?
First tee, dude. First tee.
I don't agree with $5,000.
Well,
sorry, Dan.
19,
should have thought of that.
21. Ooh, they won't even notice. Yeah. Don't you think that is worth that? And then in the locker room too, drained full.
Yeah.
Just gave Oakmont my best today.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
So pumped.
That type of, because he's a model now.
True.
Yes.
So like that type of look is at least worth something in there.
Yeah. Absolutely. Sell one of your blazers to pay for it, Orlovsky.
All right, let's meet at 4,000. Easy.
Yeah.
You donate $4,000. Yeah.
Come on.
4,000 for miscounting and telling you about it.
Well, you lost 1,000,
Costly
so
mistake.
it's gonna cost you another 1,000.
Yeah. 2,000.
2 more
Right.
1,000 for the kids since you
Times
didn't go by
2.
Plum High School.
Yeah, bingo. Prune.
Uh-huh.
You remember you said
And if you're miscounting, 19 and 3, one of your kids ain't going to college. So
don't worry about that. Take it out of that fund.
Yeah.
Whoever has the 19-3 equals 21 brain out of your kids,
Yep.
just go right to that fund. So
Yep.
ain't going to college.
Connor in the face.
You know what, Dan? That's funny enough because I have a question for you. Do you support the troops? Because I honestly don't know.
At this stage, can't. Don't want to donate. Lie about your score.
What?
Hate the kids a plum.
What?
And then also potentially, but he is speaking at a PLL event.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did see that.
Okay, whatever that fee that they're giving you, just,
Yeah, boom.
Yeah.
bam.
Add a can of corn in there.
You know what I mean, Dan?
I don't get paid to do that stuff. I just do that because I enjoy it.
And also good connections for your kids later. They didn't look across. I mean, it's a good play, good business play by you. Good business play, good business play by you.
Fairfield.
Oh, that being said, let's just put the value of that.
I'm so happy when you called me this morning. When I texted you last night to tell you about it, you were like, "You're gonna have to come on the show," and I was like, "All right." I'm so glad I said all right.
Let's talk about what happened last night. Last night, the NHL draft took place, and you could watch on ESPN, which I did, or on NHL Network, which I believe the boys did.
Right.
Right, Ty? You watched on NHL Network?
Well, I wanted to. I wanted to watch. I was watching it on ESPN, and I couldn't keep watching. I mean, Bucci was great. Everyone they had up there was great. I just couldn't help but notice that they lacked one specific weapon of mass destruction.
Okay.
One man by the name of David Satriano.
Okay.
He was absent from the ESPN coverage because he works on NHL. I bump over to NHL, and he's not on there either.
What?
So what the fuck's going on? Okay, this is bullshit.
I don't think I've ever heard of this guy until maybe this morning whenever I received a message from him. He is an NHL Network employee?
I believe so, yeah. Big-time hockey writer.
Been in the
Senior
media world
hockey writer.
a long time.
And I loved his coverage yesterday on 60 Diamonds in the morning where they went over the 60 best draft picks of all time.
It was good.
And you tweeted, does anyone know
who this weapon of mass destruction on NHL Network is?
And you would say that description of this man now named as Dave is a compliment.
Massive compliment. I think all of us would agree. We have
say I if you think being called a weapon of mass destruction is a compliment. Okay.
Called TC that recently, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
And
don't
he's
just throw
speed flying.
WMD out there fucking all willy-nilly.
Exactly.
Boom.
So what happened? Why has this become a topic of conversation if he wasn't on the draft last night, which is what we're trying to talk about?
Well, because David Satriano didn't take kindly to this. He DM'd me and basically said, you're a scumbag. You got to know what you're doing on social media. I wasn't doing anything. You ruined my day. He didn't like what people were saying in the comments, which I thought were rather tame. I mean, we've gone through a lot of stuff recently with us going to ESPN. Like, there's a difference between taking it on the shins and really taking it on the shins.
Yeah. Taking a weapon of mass destruction to the shins.
Exactly.
Like an actual one.
Exactly.
Boom. Yeah.
So I basically just said, hey, listen, sorry. It was a compliment. It was meant to be a compliment.
Always.
I can't control what people are going to say in the comments. I just can't do it, I apologize. And he said, oh, yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you liked my coverage. So I said, all right, whatever. I'm not going to keep going back and forth with this guy. And then, of course, I wake up this morning at about 6:30 with a text from you. And he essentially DM'd you. And he emailed Phil, and I can only assume this guy was trying to get me fired for tweeting this yesterday.
No way.
Yes.
You should have seen my surprise when I got this message. I was baffled. What? I had no idea what was happening. I was reading his message.
Yeah.
It was very well thought out. He informed me that he'd been in the media longer than I have been, and then he referenced the reputation of Ty and our show in there.
Whoa.
He was not happy. I was not. So I had to look back and ask what happened.
Yeah.
I call Ty in the office. I go, Ty.
Which you never do either.
No,
ever.
Never do.
Not Ty, anybody.
Ty, what happened? And then Ty just shows me that tweet, and I go, this is what this is all from? There has to be more. And Ty goes, well, he DM'd me, and I told him it was a massive compliment because it was a massive compliment. I'm like,
it is.
Yeah, I would view that as a massive compliment as well. And then I get to follow up that Phil got an email as well.
Yep.
He was pissed. Yep. Well, we would like Dave to know, hey, we're on your side, bub.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm never going to say anything nice about anyone ever again. So,
No.
It's a good rule of thumb.
That's a cross that Dave Satriano is going to have to bear.
Yeah.
Because I'm never going to say anything remotely nice to anyone ever again if that's the response I'm going to get.
No more. Not like this. Now I guess we'll just point out when people are being assholes. Can we at least look at the comments to see if they were that bad?
No. We don't need a spotlight those.
I didn't even see them.
But what we need everybody to know is Dave's just trying to do his job.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's all Dave was trying to do this entire time.
We were trying to honor it.
And he did. Anyways, let's move on.
Okay.
I'm happy we kind of handled that.
Yeah.
Dave, we're on your side. Look, we even got a fucking stick.
Look at that.
Exactly.
We'll even give you know what, Dave, for the great work that you did.
Yep.
Now, I did think about firing Ty.
Yeah, which is definitely what he wanted.
I mean, has he seen what you bear every single day?
Baby Lordo.
Yeah. His network's trophy.
Anyways, we do apologize for the misunderstanding, Dave. And Connor did bring up some things while we were kind of trying to figure out how to handle all this. And Connor wanted Ty to tell Dave that he'd been fired.
Yep.
And he now has to move and his house is going to go into foreclosure.
Excommunicado.
And I would like to let everybody know I was the adult in the room. I said, let's just address it on the show and let's move on. Ty's not been fired. No. Dave, we hope to see more of you.
Yep.
And you are a fucking weapon, dude.
Yeah.
Absolute weapon.
Absolute weapon.
No, but we can't say that anymore.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Let's go to the phones. Let's go to Brandon in Indiana. What's going on, Brandon?
Ty, you're fired. I've got two things for the team here.
That's supposed to be
This smoke conspiracy.
Is that Trump?
First time anybody's ever seen it. That seems kind of odd. So may want to look into that, Boston Connor, when you get on TikTok later.
What'd you say?
Has anybody been to Canada to actually see it?
I don't have
Man,
TikTok.
you
That's a
just-
China.
What
The
is your
goddamn China app.
What is your? What, I think we're on TikTok. What is your problem? I don't either, but I think the show is on there.
Yeah, we are.
That's the show's problem.
Well, you're right. The show's making decisions out here.
Yeah.
I didn't hear one thing though about
me neither
the other day from.
Oh no, after the show.
Oh really?
I asked him.
He said, delete TikTok right away. The
He's vehemently
Chat guys have
against
their
it.
fingers all
Oh,
over
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was
yeah.
a huge Chacom.
Sorry about it, talk. Jeez.
Yeah, don't worry.
I didn't know that was a thing.
If China's watching Talk's phone, they're probably turning it off because they don't want to see what's on there.
All right.
Pac-Man, go put some product on that fire.
Hell yeah, Brandon.
That was a fucking fire call.
You wanted to fire him immediately.
What did he say?
Pac-Man, go put some product on your fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think he said, like, if you guys think this is the first time, fucking go look at TikTok.
First time for what?
That is basically
smoke,
what
I
I
think.
heard. Yeah.
Oh, TikTok showed that we had this in the past.
I have no idea what that guy
remember.
was saying.
Me neither.
But I did like that he came
You're fired.
I like that he came in early and fired Ty, though. He kind of did that for us.
Yep.
You're fired.
Sounded just like Trump.
We need to have that guy on so you and him can talk about playing Thunderball against each other.
Sounds good. I don't think we're going to though, because his main advocacy right now is just to make me feel bad and feel like I'm the worst person on the face.
Hey, guilt trips are tough,
Did he
though.
block you yet?
I don't like guilt
He
trips.
did block me. He blocked me and then DM'd me
Oh,
immediately
he blocked
afterwards.
them after sending the email
is
to the
fine.
boss man.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right. You guys are going to shake hands afterwards. I know it. I could tell it. He's been in media a long
How
time.
we doing? Keep her moving.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
This is a debate my buddies and I always have. So you can pick any par 3 in the world, and you have water but no food. Are you going to hit a hole in one first, or are you going to starve first?
Oh.
Interesting.
Water but no food.
Yep.
Any hole in one, any par 3 in the world.
I don't know any par 3s. What do you mean? They're famous par 3s?
No, so like I think you could. Yeah, TPC Sawgrass has that.
They're
Obviously.
Island Green.
Pebble Beach.
Pebble Beach.
He's saying, like,
And then down at Amen Corner, 12 at Augusta.
Yeah.
I think
he's
that's
saying
a famous one.
You could find like an 80-yard par 3 out there.
Yeah, your local muni.
Take shots at it all day.
The one at LACC.
And then my body just has to not starve itself to death.
Yep.
And then I have to hit a hole in one.
Yeah.
I think I'd be able to hit a hole in one.
Oh.
Like
because you can last what? You can last like over a
Days.
week without food, but like
Oh,
3 or
yeah.
4 days you're gonna be dead without water. So he's saying, are you going to?
You got water.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've heard people water for 40 days.
Yeah, Russell O'Coon just did it.
Yeah, so I got 40 days straight just to try to hit a fucking hole in one.
I think I can hit a hole in one
You're definitely
before I die.
I think you put one in accidentally.
I think
Yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
Yeah, you think?
In
But then you're dead if you don't, so you better lock
you know how many
in.
balls you could hit out of a green in a week?
There's probably a 50-yard par 3 too. So
We got to find that.
yeah.
par 3 course.
Because it's not just necessarily at the beginning you're going to want that, but once you get like malnourished and tired, you're going to be hitting the driver off that thing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Putting it.
Trying to get it
Yeah,
in
can we
there.
go to a par 3 course? Because there's a lot of 50-yard par 3s at par 3 course.
Yeah, he said any
He
in
said
the
any
world.
par 3 in the world.
Yeah, we'll go to Scally's.
Does watermelon fall under food?
What's that, pal?
Does watermelon fall under food?
Sure does.
Ooh.
Little loophole, I like to call that.
Sounds like you got your answer back there.
Anything you chew.
Celery.
Ross Chastain's winning out there.
Yeah.
Can you drink your own pee out of a life straw?
You don't need
have
to.
to.
You have
You got
water.
Yeah,
Sure
unlimited
as hell
water.
can.
Listen, if you want to drink your piss, do it. All right? We're sick of you
I don't
talking
want
about
to.
it.
I don't want to at all.
I'm sick
just
of you
saying,
talking about it.
You do.
I want to see if someone drinks their own pee out of one of those life straws if it works.
It does. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? There's people that actually shoot it up and then they just.
Yep.
Down into the
Attach
stuff.
it to the tip of their little donger, and then they just drink it right out of there.
No, they shoot it up and then they're.
Yeah, they piss straight up.
Catch it in that. That's way more impressive.
Talented.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the type of people we're dealing with
They're
on the
addicted to
Appalachian
those
Trail.
Yeah. These are if you lay
You
on
think
your
they
back.
like LifeStraws? They don't like LifeStraws.
LifeStraw products do not remove dissolved salts and are not designed to be used to drink non-diluted urine. Because of this, we do not recommend drinking urine with any LifeStraw product in even low amount. See what our show's doing, saving lives.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Well, you can drink diluted urine.
So you got to put a little water in your urine.
Yeah, it just says they don't recommend it. Doesn't mean you can't do it.
Well, I thought we was using the LifeStraw because we didn't have water.
No, LifeStraw is to pull out water from
you
like.
could use like river water to dilute your pee.
You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, we're using a LifeStraw because we don't have water.
No, we do have water. We don't have clean water.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you could use the LifeStraw and find like animal poop and shit like that, and stick the LifeStraw and suck all the water out of there, and it's basically like having a bottle of Dasani.
Will it be a smoothie or will it be a just straight water?
I think it's just straight liquid.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm happy we all have at least one of these on us at all times.
Always.
Oh, big deal going on with Costco right now, buying those. 8 packs.
8 packs for LifeStraws?
Yeah, you want me to get you one?
Well, don't waste your money there.
You know what's
okay?
interesting is there's a chance that we never find out. You know?
I hope we don't.
That's not a bad business to be in.
Right.
You never know. You know?
Might happen.
The prepper community.
Well, I know there's breakout cars and vehicles and rooms that are certainly going to be used at all times, especially because you got to be ready. But that LifeStraw is when push comes to shove. Yeah. You know, that is.
If you really need that, yeah.
That's the last line of defense. And if it doesn't work, the other people that told you it was going to work and made money off it, so sorry, fuck. Yeah. And then they're all dying too.
Exactly.
Not a bad business. Ryan and Grandma, what's going on?
Hey, Pat, I'm going to queue up my grandma. It's her birthday weekend this weekend, so I'm going to put her on.
Am I on?
Happy birthday, Grandma!
Yeah, Grandma!
Hell yeah.
I'm at the Pat McAfee Show. It's amazing.
Yeah, so it's fake, yeah. Hey, Ryan, hang it up on impersonations. Think you probably suck at them. You know what I mean? Probably something else. Probably something else. Maybe not the grandma voice.
Sounded
Maybe,
like the guy from 8 Crazy Nights.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, a lot of Sandman. That did kind of sound like a Sandman.
A little bit.
How was that going to end? Like, what was the plan on what?
Maybe
Like,
there's
what was the
some guilt
content?
joke
What was
at
the
the
content that was going to happen?
Yeah.
know,
Some
say
sort of
dong.
zany joke.
Zany.
Ryan, you still got it. Just maybe not the grandma.
I
Go
was
back
on
to the drawing
board, edge of my seat.
Call back and do another one.
That was for his grandma. Hey, Mitt, let's not,
Yeah, did Mitt get duped by that?
Yeah.
Did
Mitt,
grandma
did the
come
grandma
on?
call?
Mitt.
How'd that, Mitt? What happened there, Mitt?
Okay, Grandma.
I'm on the phone, so I got to refill.
Oh, does he have one?
Yeah, he does. Grandma,
Does microphones work over there?
you're awesome, Grandma.
Mitt,
He's turned on the board.
Mitt.
Someone's calling. Yeah, you can hear it now.
Mitt.
Panicking.
I can hear
Don't
the
panic.
phone ringing.
What's up?
Hey, what happened there with that grandma thing? Did you hear the grandma and put it through, or did Ryan say, I got my grandma and that whole thing?
Ryan said that he had his grandma. I did not hear his grandma.
Oh, so no follow-up, like, hey, let me hear if grandma.
Gotta hear grandma's voice.
Yeah, I probably should have. Yeah, that one's on me.
No, this is the first time for anything. We were just a little bit worried that you heard that and thought, oh,
Holy shit, his grandma loves the show.
that was not the case, right, Mitt?
No, I
Guys,
just
you
thought
love
it was kind of a nice concept of the guy. I thought it was just a nice thing to do for the guy and his grandma.
Yeah.
but,
That's very nice.
Feel
It was her
good.
birthday, too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mitt. You're a hero,
Bad
Mitt.
boy, man.
Nice guy, man.
Way to go, Mitt. We appreciate you.